All right, I believe things are up and running. Tell me, can you hear me? There we are. And good day, everybody. Welcome and stuff. Today, we're back into some Skyfactory 1. Things don't look much different than they did the last time we were in here. A, because I've had a busy week with Halloweeny and all. B, because I've been mostly just trying to farm components and such and build up some stuff. I've been spending a lot of time watering the farm. What's up, Darkwolf? So yeah, I've been working on watering the farm. For some reason, I've hit a point where it stops giving me animals now. I have no new animals spawning. I don't know if I need to kill my panda, which I'd rather not. But it's something I have to consider. Essences are starting to come along okay. Continuously trying to build up some of that stuff. Would like to get this at premium so we can get some flying going on so we can start building some big projects. Hey, what? Doing well, thank you very much. Busy day. I didn't get to play any No Man's Sky. Hands are shaking. Withdrawals. But other than that, I'm doing okay. Made it back. What up, Mr. Kenneth White? Good day, good day. So so I've been messing with a little bit of stuff. I was just farming a little bit of ore. I was going to throw a little bit of that in. A little bit of good stuff right there. Halloween's over, so I guess I'll take off my pumpkin mask. It's a different mask we're going to put on today. Let me load this in here first. All right, let's see what we got. What do I feel like wearing today? What's this? A Viking hat? Ooh, top hat looks good. I kind of like. I'm leaning towards either the straw hat or potentially the top hat. Yeah, we're gonna go with the I'm feeling today, top dog. So I keep getting free orbs because for some reason Endermen keep going inside my furnace and then they can't get out, or inside my smeltery. And then I get free ender pearls. So I'm not complaining. Does mean I have to manually work on that. Need a bucket. I need a bucket. I need a bucket. All right, so I did do a couple things since we were. That's not what I came here for. I came for a bucket. So we'll discuss those. But on the crown, you think the crown would be better? You know what? I am happy to do that. Get this lava filled up here. Oh, extra one. Good. Good, good, good. Throw that in here. Load this up. Extra cobble there. I am happily put on the crown for you. Crown it is. No, crown it is. All right. Groovy. All right, so what else we got in here? I got some gold. Let's go ahead and mix that with some gold. Get some of that going. Dang it. Forgot to do it right. Whoops. Got to click the extra button there. That in, get that rolling. So the one thing I did make was a black hole tank. The tank we had over here in the mob farm, it got full, so I had to get something better. The mob farm doing very well, getting us a chunk of redstone, which we need for, everything in the world, right? So I got a bunch of stuff for that up and going. So goal-wise, again, I'd like to start working towards some Supremium gear. We need to get some more seeds down for some of the base metals, right? Like I'd like to get some iron seeds and things like that. I'd like to get some of those going. I also really need to figure out how to get the farm faster. It's just not going fast enough. Sir Gruber says, you don't understand how many times I've looked. Well, I'm glad hopefully once or twice I was helpful. I enjoy making the tutorials. I haven't put a tutorial out in a couple of weeks. I'm at a point where I think I might be out of things to do tutorials for in Skyfactory 4. I mean, I've been doing them for 2.5 years. I've got over 300 to 350 tutorials for Skyfactory 4. I hit a wall. I'm not sure what else I can do in Skyfactory 4 tutorial-wise. As the ideas hit me, I'll jump back in and do it. I'm going to start doing some for Skyfactory 1 now. Got a few of those things worked out. Help some of those. Let's see what else we've got in here. Jelly babies. So yes, I'd like to work towards Supremium. Somehow there's a zombie over here. One moment. I know why there's a zombie. I accidentally jumped on a piece of dirt, and so it has light on it. Where is my hoe? Where's my hoe at? Never go anywhere without your... Sunlight has... What are you doing in the water, zombie? Come over here so I can kill you. See? When I kill a zombie for some reason, it makes regular... Mysterious! Alright. Let's see what we've got. The essences are up and rocking. Grab a few more while we're here. Zombie flesh. I think I'm going to have to kill the horse and the panda. I didn't want to do it, but I'm not getting any other animals to spawn. I don't know if that's why. Much as I love the panda, he does have a hat. Oh, it's just sad. An inhaler. Wow. An asthma inhaler. That's hilarious. Auto tree farm. Like how to farm, like just regular trees? You're talking about the Skyfactory 4 set, because hopping bonsais on top of filing cabinets is how I do trees normally. It's the fastest route. But if you actually want to grow the trees and farm them, I do have one for that. Give me a second here. Should be how to use a forester. If I check. So let's go into my accounts. Forest. Darkwood. Yeah, here we go. Into Amber? Like how to automate Amber? Because I have one for that. Start your world to expand your island? Nah, I don't ever bother with the slabs. Mobs aren't normally going to spawn within a certain distance of your spawn place anyways. Is why you have to build a mob farm at a distance. Usually 30 blocks is what I do. I think it's like 25 or 26 actually, but I like to round it out to 30. Same with animals. So you'll notice that my mob farm is pretty much the same distance away as my regular farm and animal farm for those exact reasons. But no, I just build out specifically. And then come back, and once I can fly, I can come back and rebuild stuff a lot easier, like underneath and things. Multi-tiered. I had a storage down here. Now, oh, I forgot to get wood. But now I'm just using that for a couple automations I'm using. Nothing that I have to have, like, super important. But I'm going to... Bucket. Uh-oh. Magical milk bucket. I forgot about that. We got bucket. Bucket. There we go. I just used 4 buckets to make my black hole unit. In here. I've been doing this manually mostly because I don't need it that much. So once in a while, coming down here and tossing oil in here doesn't seem to cause too many problems. What I might do here is make another black hole tank and start having this, put latex into that so I don't have to do this as much. Broke. Nothing spawns after I went to the Twilight Forest. Interesting. I'm trying to think of what might cause that. Offhand, I can't think of anything unless there's some type of light leak. I'm going to eventually replace this with more of the see-through blocks. But that's all I made. Only the front, so I can see what's going on in there. Black hole tank. Wow, the common black hole tank doesn't hold anything. That's already filled. Okay. Learn something new real quick. Black hole tanks have to be upgraded, it seems. Did not know that. Have you ever thought of playing Diablo 2 Remake? Now that's 20 years when it came out. Never played Diablo 2. I played 3. And I played 1 on PlayStation 1. Boy, was that game expensive when I finally sold it, too. I think I got like almost $200 for that PlayStation 1 game when I got rid of it. But man, I got my money's worth out of that. I played it a lot. I was a World of Warcraft guy. I did that for a very long time. Common, pity, simple, advanced, supreme. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm at, what's this one? Common. All right. What's above common would be advanced, right? Oh, wow. You can go right to the bigger ones. Oh, I see now. I have to use that thing. Okay. We can work with that. I'm just going to set that here right now. You ever thought of, let me see. My guess is normal creepers spawned in the toilet forest, so it broke the jumping creepers and broke mob spawn. I don't know. I've never come across that. You ever build a big tree farm when you first started? And so, again, trying to clarify what you mean by tree farm. I use simple storage in Skyfactory 4. So put a filing cabinet, put a hopping bonsai on top, put a tree. It will fill that filing cabinet up forever. You connect it to your simple storage network, and you do that with one of every sapling, and that's the only real tree farm that you need. If I'm not at a point where I've unlocked that yet, if I'm doing prestige or it's real early, I don't care to get out there and twerk a couple different trees at a time. I'll do that. But for tree farm itself, I make the hopping bonsais part of my standard storage so that I'm always getting material from the trees. Early on, I will throw a few extra chests down and throw a couple extra saplings and hopping bonsais on top of those for diamond, gold, and iron. Because especially early to early mid-game, you need a lot of all three of those. And I find one sapling really won't do it for you. But once you start getting to the higher mulch that starts really pumping out your materials, usually at that point, one will do okay. Plus, you also have mystical agriculture, and that solves all the problems. Thank you so much for all of your Skyfactory tutorials. I'm currently in the process of making automated machines with compact machines. Very fun, almost like solving a puzzle. Yeah, that was a fun one. Took a while for me to figure out how to automate compact machines, but it was finally getting it done was quite a bit of a success feeling. Stoneblock. I did stream Stoneblock 2, a playthrough of that. Oh, goodness. Early in 2021. But because so much of it's like Skyfactory 4, it didn't take long to go through it. Had I played Stoneblock first, I probably would have liked Stoneblock, but that and Skyfactory 4 have so much in common. I find that most people who started with Stoneblock and then played Skyfactory 4 like Stoneblock more. People who started with Skyfactory 4 and then played Stoneblock like Skyfactory 4. Because human nature can't help but compare it to the one you already know, right? But Stoneblock was a lot of fun. Other than Skyfactory 3 and 4, Stoneblock 2 is probably my favorite pack I've ever played. There's a lot of packs that I've played that start really good, and you just run out of stuff to do. Rustic Waters was one for me. Rustic Waters had a lot of potential. It starts out so great, and I love Subnautica, so it's got the ships from Subnautica and such, but once you get your little submarine and you're zipping around, there's only really like 3 things to find underwater, and it's the same things over and over again. You run out of stuff to explore. Playing Stoneblock 1, that's when I broke, so I quit Skyfactory. Ah, gotcha. I haven't Stoneblock 1. I've not played that. I went right to 2. What in the world was I working on? Oh, right, I was doing some ingots, I guess. I think. Lost track of my thoughts there for a moment. King Draven. Well, I keep forgetting that these eyes are in there, throwing things off. Okay. We're looking at tanks. So I was wanting to build something, and I needed this machine. For the life of me, I don't remember what it was. I've been trying to think all day, and I don't know what it was. So we do have this machine, the dissolution chamber, and it requires a lot of things require components from it, so I'm glad we made it. But I don't remember why I was making it. There was something important I was going to make, but for the life of me, I don't remember what it was. So, yeah. Trying to figure out what, one thing about Skyfactory, oh, you like my beard? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Every so often I think about cutting it off, and then I get somebody compliment it. I'm like, well, now I want to keep it. So thank you. I have been told about auto-sieving and such. And while at first I was hesitant to do it because I thought that might be overkill, I'm starting to think we should do it. I think that the folks who were throwing some suggestions at me were saying, hey, Chubby, do this. They didn't use the word chubby, but they should have because I wasn't listening. So there's supposed to be some auto clicker or auto placer. Not in my inventory because I haven't built it yet. It would be down here. So we're going to look for, what do we got? We got an item user, autonomous right-click activation using any item. So that would work, I think. If I put a hammer in that, and then I have an item placer that drops a piece of cobblestone in front of it, and an item collector next to that, it should, in theory, constantly break cobblestone as long as it's getting fed cobblestone, which won't be hard to do with a cobblestone generator. So I'm going to try that first. I know there's probably better ways to do it, but I'd like to see if I can make it work that way. So I need an item user. Now I need a lot of stuff I don't have, so that's going to be a little bit of a goal. Let's work on that. Let's see here. Autonomous activator. Yeah, I think this should work as long as there's a block placer, which is what I'm going to check next. Block placer, there is. And one of these I don't think requires power. All right, let's make this first. Block placer, I need a block of redstone. Block placer, so that's done. Let's see if it needs power. It does not, so that's awesome. That one doesn't require power. Super simple. Pulverizers don't need a hammer, just power if you have it. Oh, pulverizer, huh? You know what? I'm not against that. I think that might be the one they were talking about last time, and I couldn't think of the name of it. Pulverizer. Need some things for it, but yeah, why the hell not? Let's go after a pulverizer. Let's see what that does. If that's better than a hammer, I'm all about it. So I need some copper gears, huh? I make those. That's already good. What else do I need? I need this thing. Right? Cool. I need one of these. First, I'll need one of these. Now I'll make one. Then I need a piston. That should be good. Padap! Pulverizer. Okay. So let's see. Let's stick with that. So it needs power. And you just put stuff in it and it breaks it for you? Oh, wow. I wouldn't even need a placer or anything. That could be infinitely better. Well played, my friend. I've got the block. So slap that, connect it to a power source. I don't have a good power source yet. I do need a better power source. But I got something that'll get... This is running things for now. All right, so let's test that. So if I go over here, grab some cobblestone, go over here, pop that in. Okay. Let's see what it does exactly. Okay, so basically then, I need one of these that busts it to gravel. And then I need to somehow... Why did I get sand out of that? Ooh, I got an extra piece of sand. So for 2, I got some sand too. Intriguing. I got gravel and sand out of that. Let's see. 2 more breakdowns. Gravel. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. This pleases me. Good call. Good call. Throw these in there for now. Why am I still carrying this copper? Whoops. Got to melt it. Chance to make it and break it twice? Well, I'm all about that. So then, the next question is automating your sieve. So, there was a component somebody mentioned to do for that as well. Was it a clicker? Not an auto clicker, is it? Click machine? I don't know if that's what they were telling me. Sounds familiar, though. Sunday? Man, I hear that name all the time, and I've never had the opportunity to watch him do anything. People talk about it all the time. He must be pretty awesome, but I've just never had a chance to watch. I don't have a chance to watch anybody because I'm too busy making my own. Can you join? So I only stream solo on the Minecraft stuffs on Sundays. We do some we do some community gaming and such, mostly on my Twitch channel. I stream here on YouTube normally Sundays, and then Thursday nights is Dungeons and Dragons night here. But every other day I'm over on Twitch. Yesterday I had a big Halloween stream, so I moved the YouTube one to here for Monday. But definitely, if you haven't yet, swing by my Twitch channel. It's Onlydraven Gaming, all one word, lowercase, no space, no underscore, just all one thing. I'm over there streaming sometimes twice a day. I'm on there every day but Tuesday. Tuesday's the only day I don't stream, so love to have you over there. You want to come over and hang out there too? We do lots of other games, Minecraft and other stuff. Doing a lot of No Man's Sky lately. Saturday night is 7 Days to Die night with my friend Colonel. He and I do a duos with some extensions so that you guys watching earn points just from watching and chatting. And you can like throw stuff at us like zombies and hordes and all. It's a ton of fun. All he plays now is Fortnite and Among Us. Yeah, Among Us didn't really win me over. It wasn't my type of game, and I'm horrible at first-person shooters. So I didn't check that. Let's see. Use item ducts to... Let me get back up there. Use item ducts to a sieve, and then use an auto right clicker. Vacuum hopper linked to a chest. Auto clicker. All right, we'll build an auto clicker. Piston, sure. And out of iron. Iron. Adapt. Auto clickeroonie. Woohoo! So, auto clicker, huh? I'm assuming it's going to have to be it won't. I'm trying to figure out how I would how that would work. I don't ever use item ducts. I'm not a fan, so I'm trying to think of how, like the auto clicker, would it need to be above? Where would I line that up? Might be harder if there's some ducts in this version. I'm not sure. Again, I don't ever use them. I don't know if there is. We'll check. There is not. That's okay, though. That's all right. We can figure it out. Camera clicker doesn't need power, does it? That's why I was thinking an automated user, because if I right-click the gravel, it should do it automatically. The only thing I was thinking of. First of all, let's just test a single piece. Oh, I got some flint out of that, too. I can see clogs could be a problem here. Powered by rainbow magic. What does that mean? Oops, I just realized I think it's facing up. It is facing up. I had that wrong. Wonder it wasn't doing anything. Okay. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So then all I need to do is feed the gravel into that. I wouldn't even care to manually move the gravel over there. Just because that's one less thing that I would have to power. I think. So I agree with the chest. Need a chest. Let's see. What I got? Diamond chest is pretty good. I put a diamond chest on this side. All this stuff here. And I can't remember if I have a spare vacuum or not. We will look. Not yet. All right, let's make one. You ever have one of those days where a song, I mean, everybody has them, I know that, but like a song you haven't listened to in forever is stuck in your head? Where did all my obsidian go? I made a ton of obsidian. Remember I put all my... My work here is done. Yeah, there's vacuum hopper. I have absorption hoppers. That'll work. That's what I was using on the mob farm and on my regular farm. I could also use an item collector, which isn't too bad to put together either. Actually, item collector I think is going to be less requirements. Let me check. I'm a huge fan of the band Blue October. They've got a song called Hate Me that is just phenomenal. Those. Collector. Missing. Oops. These. Item collector. Block O lapis. That should be everything. And it shouldn't require power either. Here. All that mess. Get here out of the way. Hate Me. Song called Hate Me by Blue October. Wonderful, wonderful band. The guy who's the lead singer, I think I would probably put him in my top 5 favorite voices. Like, a lot of my favorite bands are awesome, but I don't know if I can say the lead singer's voice itself. Like, I'm a huge Seether fan. I will punch a baby to get to listen to some Seether music. Got to see them in concert several times now. I can say I've never heard a song of theirs I don't like. Huge Seether fan. Sean is phenomenal. Got to hang out with him a little bit, lead singer. And a couple of the guys from the band way back in the day when they came to my town in a smaller club. Dude was awesome. They all were. They're a great group of people. But if I had to go top 5 voices in music that I've ever heard, Freddie Mercury's #1. I just don't think there'll be a voice to touch his. Chester Bennington is another one. His voice is just so... Regardless of whether you like their music, his voice is phenomenal. What he brings to the table is something not just everybody can do. And the lead singer for Blue October, I think, is the same way. I just really like the rasp that comes with his voice. There's my music talk. I love talking music, but I try not to do it too much. Most people don't know what I listen to. What in the hell am I... Oh, cables. That's what I'm here for. I need to get a cable so it'll pull this stuff out. And I'll need my wrench. That's in my toolbox. I have to look out thoughts of you so I don't lose my head. What are you doing? Why are you not connecting? No, 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 no. This side. No, this side. Better. Why will you not connect to my chest? Jerk. Look at that. There we go. Had to go to the back, it turns out. Okay, that works. And then this will pull everything in the frickin' sun. Except for that for some reason. Why not? Oh, I've got it up. There we go. I had it pointing down instead of up. Now I'll get everything ground level and below. Excellent. Then I go down here. We'll test this theory. Throw some gobbledygook in there. That should pull up everything. Actually, I mean, to be honest, just to cover range here, it's covering everything up to there in a size that big. So anything I do in this area that's an automation now should just pick that up pretty. Which one reason I really like the item collector. No power, and it's got a huge range on it. All right, so that's good. So that's taking care of that. So now I'm going to need... Well, actually, that's stupid. Give me that back. I'd like to... Who is going rub rub? I hate that. Rub rub. Then I'm going to need a chest. We'll go with a copper chest, because I have one. Work with me? You're not going to work with me. Not going to work. No! Oops. Okay, I forgot about that part. Give my cable back. Criminal! Give my cable back. Okay, is doo-doo? Oh, no. It's not. It's not at all. Again, it's just, you know, different stuff. Will this connect on the front? It will not. Oh, so these chests can only connect from the back? Give them the chest back. I may have to make that smaller. Now stealing everything. Aha! See? It worked now. Need to go... Go. Need to connect to this. Why is it not connected? Okay. Again. Want to connect it so I can throw gravel or whatever I want into this chest. I'm concerned it's only going to pull out from the... Nothing is connecting to this. Why not? Okay, so it will not connect to any side. No, when I had it, it had the white side on this, and that would just pull items out of this. I need it to go the other way around. Like for a second ago when it was like this, that pulls items out of this. I need it to connect without the white square. It needs to look like this over here. It needs to run into the chest. But I need items coming out of the chest and into this. And that's what's... It doesn't seem to want to connect to it. Yeah, we can see if that will probably work. And of course, I don't have one. Top bands, I would say. Because, why not? Top bands. Again, Seether, Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace. Specifically their early stuff. I like all of it, but I like the early stuff a bit more. Biffy Clyro is huge on that list. Big Biffy fan. The reason I want to do this manually is because it's going to pull flint and stuff out too. I don't want to worry about having to sieve it and have it go to a different direction and blah, 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 blah. It'll just be easier to put what I want in there. And then the only thing I have to power is this, which I can auto-feed into that if I want to, but for now I'm going to manually do it just so I can keep an eye on the process. Sorry, so that'll work fine. As things bust, I can throw them in there. They'll go over here, pick up all the loots. Do some of that, we'll get to building. All right, so I can keep an eye on that, let that build up a little bit for the next little while. So that works groovy. I think that's awesome. I think that'll work out real well. Automated very, very quickly. Thank you all for the help. Appreciate that. Worked out deliciously. Oh, I tell you, I missed the auto hammer and the auto sieve. I didn't realize they weren't in here. I was like, I can't wait to get to them. And they're like, they're not here. I'm like, no. Sadness. Yeah, item collector. I love item collector. That's I've got one over here in the farm. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. So yes, I've got this. Got my farm automated now, although it's very slow. Speeding that up is my next goal. What? Where'd I get a bamboo? Oh, right, I killed the panda bear. For some reason, animals have stopped spawning, and I don't know why. This is crazy for animals earlier, but they're not here. Maybe it's not their season. I am going to connect the auto farm to my refined storage as well. I'm just waiting for some materials to build up before I hook those up. I also need to figure out how I'm going to power everything. Because right now, I'm using simple combustion, and it's more than meeting my needs. But as a fiend that I am, I'm going to want more machines running at one time. There's no reactors that I've found. Over there is half mountain and half swamp. Said I was getting tons of animals to spawn, non-stop. I was killing them over and over and over again, trying to get their hats. And then out of nowhere, it just stopped. So this is swamp. This is wooded mountains. And like I said, I was getting a ton, but all of a sudden, after I didn't want to kill the panda, and then nothing else spawned. So I killed the panda. Nothing else is spawning. Not quite sure. I mean, it's not a huge deal right now. There's not that much I need from animals I can't get somewhere else, but, eventually I'll need them for something. All right. So we have that started then, right? I can start feeding some of that in there. You are correct. There are certain biomes they'll spawn in the most, but since that's the only place of grass on the entire world, the game will try to put the maximum amount of animals in a given square there first. Because the game will only put them in a certain spot. Slime's pretty easy in this pack. Slime's not too bad to get a hold of. I need to figure out farming. I need to get that stuff faster. So I'd like to see what mystical agriculture offers us to speed up farming. So I know there's growth accelerators. But those aren't super cheap. They're not super cheap at all. I'm using some of the better farmland. I'm thinking a Supremium farmland with a Supremium growth accelerator on it would probably be pretty horrendous. Unfortunately, I agree with you. Sprinklers, while that's my normal go-to, the sprinklers in this pack aren't very good. Because the sprinklers have to be manually loaded with water. It won't just sit on top of a water like they do in Skyfactory 4. Sorry, back scratcher. But you actually have to manually load water into them, or they'll cunt every so often, or they'll run out. So I could do that, but it means I've got to manually load them. So, kind of, see here, I guess, you could fill it with a bucket or pipes. So, if I had a continuous water... Wait a minute. All right, we're going to try that. I think I'm going to try that. Let's make a sprinkler, because now I have an idea. Seems I don't have anything. Okay, well, let's work on the things I need. Okay, that. I have one thing. I need cauldrons. Woo, that used up my iron. That's bad. Terra glass. Terra preta. Dry peat. Wow, okay, I'm getting into stuff I've not seen before. Biomass. My nickname in high school. Jokes like that. Biomass. Okay, so I got the biomass. Now I need this thing. No, I need the thing in the middle first. Okay, that gave me 4. That gave me 4 of those. Still need the glass. Has to be lime. Picky. Okay. I don't have any of that yet. Cyclic pipes is what I'm thinking too. Yeah, if I make an infinite water source and pull out of it, it should, in theory, consistently run water into that thing. It'll be just a little bit of work, but it will work. I need to get a hold of some dye. I need dye seeds so badly. My friends, I think we're going to have to make some dye seeds, which are some of my favorite seeds to make. Of course, I don't have any of the colors. What is this? White dye? Sure, I gotta have some flowers, right? 5? Okay. Let's see what we can get out of dye. Did it again. Meant to type over here. Hate me today. Should have. Where's my cactus? Oh, cactus. I know I have some cactus. 9. That'll work. Welcome. I watched all your Skyfactory 3 and then went back to Skyfactory 1. Skyfactory 1 was just released 2 weeks ago. The gentleman who originally made it was a guy named Bacon Donut. He was a part of all the Skyfactories. But starting with Skyfactory 2.5, a gentleman named Darkosto stepped in and did a large amount of the work as well. He did 2.5, 3, and 4. Bacon Donut has retired from streaming and making games like this. So Darkosto, who never really got to work on Skyfactory 1, and it really wasn't available anywhere, decided to go back and redo Skyfactory 1 a bit more modern so people could go back and get that experience and yet still have it work with some of the more modern stuff. So Skyfactory 1 was we've been waiting for a good year. I've been excited for it. It's finally released. I never got to play the original Skyfactory 1, so I was excited to get the opportunity to do so. That's where I'm rolling. That's why I jumped to Skyfactory 1. But I still play 3 and 4 and all those as well. What's up, Daniel Cito? Find a flower biome and use bone meal. Yeah, that's where I got the flowers I have now. Is from bone meal. What's this? Maroon dye? That's new. I just need some lime green. That's all I want. 10. Ooh, I'm not sure that's going to be enough. We'll see. We'll see. There's 10. You get back into here and do a sprinkler. It's a lot for a single sprinkler. Sprinkity sprunk. Ooh, makes 8. Okay, so I just need, yeah, this should work. That, 8, that, sprinkler, that, sprinkler. Okay, good, we got a sprinkler. That's what we needed. So we've got a sprinkler. We're gonna need a fluid cable. Need my wrench. Let's see, let's get a bucket or two. There's a bucket of water already. Excellent. Sprinkler. I need more cables. Am I that low on cables already? Oh no, I got 4. Trying to think of the best way to run this. Don't messing stuff up. Let's try this. Pulsar is going to look at 2. Going to do a ton. Skyfactory 4. Yes, I have almost 350 Skyfactory 4 tutorials. And, of course, I've also done multiple playthroughs of it. I forgot to bring a block. My bad. Whoa, wait a minute. Broke one of my very own rules. Always carry a stack of cobblestone for building. Okay. Here's where I need the sprinkler. I'm going to try sneaky. Bear with me. I'm going to try to be sneaky. If I can make this. That's the problem. It pulls water and breaks that from being an infinite source. That's what I thought. Okay. I'm trying to test a couple things here. All right. You know that. A bucket. Refill that. So obviously I don't want it in the first spot. What if I just do this? Right? Because now that's in the middle. If it takes it, it's an infinite water space. It did. It automatically filled it and then refilled. I won't need any tanks at all. The problem is it's not doing anything. It's got water in it, but it's not sprinkling anything. I'm not sure it has to be on, what if it has to be on dirt or something? You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to figure out here right now. How do we make it work? It may have to be on dirt. If so, then we got to run water into it. So we'll try that. Let's see. Try slapping it down the middle. Then I'll put some water in it. Now, yeah, right-clicking and shift right-clicking isn't doing anything. I mean, it could be working right now. I just don't know how to tell, right? Like, you'd think there'd be some kind of visual. Plus, you'd think the water is showing that there's 1,000 of 1,000. So it would have to be going down if it was working. All right, let's jump in here real quick. Read the tooltip again. Only runs while water is inside the tank. We have that. It will water nearby crops, increasing their growth speed. Consumes water source blocks from below. Multiple sprinklers in the same area do stack. So that's correct. But it just doesn't seem to want to start. Oops. Oops again. I can't kick it. Kicking's not helping. Fix that. That's the thing. It's been there for 100 ticks, is it not? And I hasn't lost any water yet. All right, I'm going to go get my hoe to fix what I messed up. Give it a minute here, too. I was wondering, it doesn't have a power bar, and it doesn't have a way to look into it. To see, it doesn't have like an interface at all. There's no UI that I could see. Find my extra stuff. Where's my hoe? Knew I shouldn't have put my hoe away. Redstone signal. That's also very likely. Good call. Let me grab a lever. It also could be it. All right, let's go try that too. We got a couple ideas here. See what we can also do to fix up. Put up, he said. All right. So if I was to hoe this, it's full of water. It's not working. Yeah, it's not turning on. Well, yeah, it's a cyclic thing. You know, it's. Let me go grab a regular seed and see if it sprays water on it. That's a good call. Maybe it's only for vanilla crops. May not work on mystical agriculture. That's another good call. Let me go grab some wheat. Grab some regular seeds and see if it spoots out some water on top of those. Let's see here. Grant says, oh, hi, love your vids. Hey, I appreciate that, Grant. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all coming by and hanging out today. All right, let's see. Slap a seed in there. Give that a minute to see if it does anything as well. Some of this stuff in my hand. Still at 1,000 of 1,000. We'll give it a minute, and then if that doesn't work, I'm going to put it back over top of the water to see if that affects vanilla seeds. You know, just trying a couple different things here. See if we can figure out how to make this work. So water source blocks underneath of it should work, because it says right here it can do that. So I wouldn't need to run pipes to it. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, but it wasn't working on top of the water either. Right. Well, the problem that's what I'm wondering is because yes, over here it's okay. So there's no particles then. Oh, so you can't tell it's working, but it only works over water. Would make sense why it wasn't losing water over here. Quite know if this is good. Oh, I just saw a sploosh of water hit this thing. You guys see that? I saw a sploosh of water appear over this. Well, it sucks up water from beneath. If I put it over one block of water, it'll pull the only block of water. There'll be nothing under it. I'm watching that wheat seed again, because a minute ago I thought I saw some a water thing sploosh on it. I'm watching to see if we get that effect again. Yeah, where I've got it right now, it would just infinitely create water. Saves for me from having to pipe stuff in. Yeah, I don't think it's working on mystical agriculture, which is really what I wanted it for, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with having it there, even if it doesn't help. All right. Onlydraven had a video. Well, that's the thing. I'm going to start making some for Skyfactory 1. So this is a great thing that would help out somebody else wanting to use these sprinklers, because sprinklers in Skyfactory 4 are life. I use those all the time. What's up, Teresa? Try to kill me, Teresa. Let me clean up all the mess I made. All right, so that didn't work. So now let's go see if we can find another way to speed that up. Increasing speed. So someone mentioned hydrogel. That's a good one. I'm going to see if they've got hydrogel in this pack. I honestly don't remember. Still relatively new for me. Hydrogel. Unfortunately not. Hydroponic bed. Ooh, fancy pants. So no hydrogel. I'm assuming from what I've seen, the only thing that's helping mystical agriculture is stuff from mystical agriculture. So I'm thinking growth accelerators is the route I'm going to have to go to affect mystical agriculture, because that's what I don't care too much about regular crops. Those I can grow however. How are we looking down there? Oh, I didn't put anything in the pulverizer. I'm an idiot. Fixed? Okay. Do I need... Okay, so I don't need... So it's silly for me to make the smaller ones. I just need to make the Supremium ones. Because... Oh, that's this thing. Oh, I heard a noise. I was like, what the hell is making that noise? Stone Block 2, yes! I've actually put a few tutorials up for it. And I streamed it. There should be a playlist for Stone Block 2 on my channel. I think we got to like 20 some episodes in that. 20, 25 episodes. Miss Teresa, I need to poke you and Mystique this week. Poke, poke, and find out which pack you've chosen for me to stream. They won a raffle and they get to pick a mod pack that I have to stream. And I have to stream it for a minimum of 5 episodes. But if I like it, I may stream more. So they get to pick one. Alright, so I'd like to see if I can get all the way up to Supremium, right? I don't think I have anywhere near the essence to pull that off yet. So the question is, do I wait and just make weak ones, or don't use any until I have enough to do a Supremium? You know what I mean? That's always it's always a sticky point in any Skyfactory or any mod pack with Mystical. Do I use the essence to make up the weak stuff, in essence using up some of my essence? Or do I just let my essence build up until I have enough to make the big one and suffer through it in the meantime, right? So, decisions. Okay. Get you back. All right. So, I think we'll start with the small ones. At least a few of them. If I could make 4, and I could get basic Inferium seeds on top of those, because there's only tier 1 seeds, then I could start making more, and I could start using that to make better ones. So let's try and make... This recipe makes 3. So I'll do 2 recipes worth. That'll give me 6. I think that's a decent amount. So most of this is clear cut. I just need this guy in the middle. Which means I need 2 of these. 2 of those. 2 of those. 6 of those. So that was easy to make. Let's go see what we can do with them. Yeah, Turtle, I think I agree. Good call. And greetings, Turtle. My man, Turtle. Boy. All right. I'm going to pick up all these seeds for a minute, because these are just a mixture of different seeds. A lot of these are mixed at this point. I'd like to start getting some of the same crops together. Let me clean these up here so I can fix this a little bit. Now, this is better farmland. I got 6 of them. So I'm going to put the Healy Goop underneath these 6 is my plot here, you see. I'm very plot heavy. I'm actually just very heavy, but plot heavy as well. This one. This one. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. Let me go into here. Oh, it's just dirt now. Oh, when you break Inferium land, it just turns to dirt? That sucks. Oh, well, we'll deal with it. Alright, so there's that. That's all of your wisdom? Too tired for anything else? My brother, I understand. Where is it? 22. Alright, so... This side is for Inferium. Okay, that's all the Inferium. Over here, I'm going to put the other seeds. Redstone seeds being the most important. Followed by some nether quartz seed. And I guess I'll still put a couple of these up. Do 3 nature seed or dirt seed. That's enough. Put these in there. Alright, that's enough to get us started. And we'll see, hopefully that helps. Increase the rate of our Inferium. And I can work on that outside of the streams as well. Earlier today, I was just running back and forth across that with a watering can that I have, which was helping. But that should be good for now. Okay. Get some more of this. This going. Oh, that. How are we looking over here? Woohoo! Look at all that fatty fat McLoot. Like regular loot, but McLoot. Make us some stuff. Iron. Here. Don't have enough gold. That. 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 Did that clear that out? It did, good. I just keep having to break out this nether pearl. Oh, wow. That thing reach all the way over here? Oh, it did. Okay. Cool. There we go. You back to you. And I'm really low on iron right now, so we're going to work on iron. I would just throw this all in there, but I don't want it to alloy some of these things mixed together. Oh, 1 second. I'm back. All right, I feel better now. My goodness. All right, so we've got the farm, hopefully, a little sped up now that we've done that. We've automated, basically, auto-sieving and auto-hammering using the pulverizer. I just have to manually load a thing, but I'm okay with that because I'm not trying to go loco with it. Power's going well. But check on my wood. What does my wood look like? Let's run out of water again. I think I may have to actually go ahead and start auto-filling this with wood. I'm also running low on power. So we got a couple things to fix down there. Let's go ahead and work on that too. I'm going to need another cable. A wrench again. Need a bucket. Probably going to need some wood. I don't mean wood. That's not good. Oh, there it is. It's not called wood. It's called planks. Alright, so there's planks. That should work. Who's hiding? Who are you? What are you doing in my house? What are you selling? I don't need any of that. You get out of here. I don't need any of that. I'm back with better stuff. Let's see if we can get rid of the rain. Ah, chocolate milk. Drink of champions. I'm not a champion. It's just what champions drink. Here, have some wood. All right. This is Curseforge. Oh, there's my spare bucket. I did have one down. Look at me almost being useful. All right. Give me some of that wood back. What do I want to sell? There. 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 And there. That there. That there. Why is that not connected? Well, that's frustrating. Oh, it doesn't want to connect. Does the water have to be coming on top? Not connecting there either. Machines do not seem to want to play nice with these new cables. Try something else. Snap it to the front. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. When will your next Skyfactory episode be? So I'm gonna keep Skyfactory 1 on Sunday nights. Today it's on Monday because yesterday was Halloween. We had a special stream on Twitch. But every Sunday night, 9:30 p.m., I'm going to be over here doing Minecraft Skyfactory. Doing 1 right now. When we get tired of 1, I'm probably going to jump back into 4 and throw my head against the wall, see what I can come up with again. Every so often I start getting the shakes and I got to play Skyfactory 4 again. I also have a series where I'm building my Dungeons & Dragons world in a pack called Sky Farm. I may pull that back up occasionally as well. But next Sunday for sure. I'm also going to be doing some other Minecraft packs, but I'll be doing those over on my Twitch channel, Onlydraven Gaming, all one word, no space, no underscore. So to keep up with that stuff, highly recommend giving that a follow as well. Links and such for all that is down in the description under this stream as well. Okay, so we're going to put it on this side. That means I have to change this direction a little. Yes, that'll work. See if we can pull this off. Maybe. Cool. All right, we're going to have to give it time to see if it works. That should autofill that automatically. At least it used to. We'll see if it still does here. Give it a minute. See what we can see. 16,000. I'm waiting to see what happens when I get enough of it. Some more latex. Oops. All right. That said, I can clear out this side of it now. Oops, I don't... Chest there with our bucket in it. In case we need to come back and fix this. But for right now, it's staying full. We're going to leave it as is. All right. Pshwa! All right, so we fixed that. What are you doing back here? Weirdo. He's a weirdo. I don't feel comfortable around this weirdo. Alright, so this I can get going very quickly. Grab our next stack of usable ore. There. Need a roof. Endermen keep... Things, in general, just keep falling in there. And they do. Clogs up my system. Indeed. Mr. Making Noises. Now you know. Jerk. Okay. Yes, sir. I like that it'll combine sand and gravel, too. I never thought to try that, so that's kind of cool. Building up a little bit of stuffity stuff over here. Oh. Oh. Yes, Yerbs, I'm sorry. On my Twitch channel, there's the ability to do little sounds and such, to have them pop up in chat. And Yerbs always does one of a couple, but that doesn't work over on YouTube, unfortunately. All right, so we've got that automated. That's awesome. Go check our mob spawner. Seeing if it might be time to consider doubling up and increasing more mobs. I only did a single side this time because I was low on materials. But I'm thinking that maybe it's time to build a second side to it. Pretty easy to do. A little bit more tinted glass. Oh, I remember why I was making that now. I need to fight withers. That's what it was. I was going to make tinted glass to fight withers. Excellent. It makes sense now. Let's start doing that. I started working on that off camera, building up some materials. I need a wither killer. Come to me, Cobble. Off. Off. All right, let's see. Wither. Where are we going to fight the wither? I don't want it anywhere near where it's going to break anything important. I guess we could go off this side. I haven't gone this direction at all yet. This. Oh, that's taking everything, too. Alright, withers. That's what we're looking for here. I can fix these machines, put them downstairs later. They're not important. Get to work. Gotta get this far enough away that the withers popping won't blow up my base. For the record, before anybody says anything, I know there's ones. I like to build manually as much as I can. 5. Turn it down a little? Yeah, I could. I mean, I don't mind. It saves me from having to pick up stuff. But not an auto wither farm, a manual wither. So yeah, I'm going to fight them manually. I just need a space to do it. So now I'm going to use the wand because I got that done. Okay. For that. All right, 2, 3. I do. One of those things. Like I'm always looking for new ways to automate stuff, but some of the actual building, I like doing that. So I normally try to do as much of it as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to have enough of this, but it's enough to get started. Yes, and it's witherproof. There's one reason why I decided to use it for my mob spawner over there as well. All right, so mob spawner, I mean a little bit extra remote this way, so let's go 1, 2. Here, and come. I have to go back 1. So, I have cats, and I love my cats. I adore my cats. But my cats just hit me with the 1-2 combo. Combo number 1, the cats made a noise and startled me. I wasn't expecting it. And number 2, one of the other cats on the other side of the basement has taken a big shit, and now I can smell it. I know it's midnight, you chubby kitty. The only one that stinks up the whole house. My God. So, continue to learn to count. He's close to counting to 50 without using his fingers and toes. That's correct. You ready for it? You ready for it? Right now, I can only count to, 11. Okay, so need more glass. What am I short on? Coal. Need coal. Wait a minute, how am I? Charcoal right here. Now I'm low on glass. Okay, now things are getting funny. All right. Play that funky music. That should work. All right. Gonna be our wither room. Because I didn't torch all that up yet, let's go ahead and sleep before 1,000 things spawn there. Alright, so I need more glass. This changes things for a moment. Go ahead and take a pause out of that for a minute. Make us some sand. Hell, probably get the occasional piece of dust out of that too. But any of it. All right. So basically, I'm just building a square frame that I can spawn the wither in, that I don't have to worry about it flying away or breaking through. Then I just step through the doorway and smack him. Smack him. Smack him. It's pretty easy. The hard part is going to be getting the skulls. Because the nether is a horrendous cesspool. It's very hard in Skyfactory 1. I'm very challenged by it. Ooh, tinted jar. What's that for? Ooh, I like it. Cobble won't. No, I put sand in there. I put gravel in there. So it's giving me sand. I put gravel in there because I want the sand for glass. For what I'm working on right now. Ah! I'm all over myself here. All right, so I'm going to need wither skulls. Let's take a moment to see what's up with that. I don't think there's going to be an easy way to get it. Because to get wither skeletons, I need a whole lot of work. I can do it. It's just going to be a whole lot of work. I will die many times. I know you're all heartbroken about that. I could put severing on there. That would help a little bit. Well, the only thing I've got. I need to go out there and chop up the cranium. Yeah, I agree 100%. Beheading's worth it. The problem is I need to make wither seeds, which is the best thing I can do. I have to make these jars, and I have to kill 8 withers to fill a jar. And I have to be using a special dagger, which you can't put beheading on. So, there's that. Nothing that quite make me fly yet. Somebody said there was a ring I should look into last time, and I didn't get a chance to. See if I can find it. Anti-gravity ring. That was it. Yes, but I don't have that. I don't have any of that. So I don't have a wither rose. Yeah, that was the... Have a wither rose? Oh, you do have a wither rose. Okay, maybe I can do that then. Where'd it go? So I need this. So inside a solidification chamber, using slime, I need these three. Okay, I need these 3 things. This, and this. I don't have obsidian, but I can make obsidian. Obsidian's easy. Hey, what up, Vibe? William Donovan. Yes, I remember you. Good day, sir. Welcome back. I don't think the angel ring's in this one. Yeah, the angel ring isn't in this pack. Neither is the air charm. The other charms are here. They took the air charm out, making it a little bit harder to fly, which I'm fine with. You know, add some extra challenge to it. I'm okay with it. Throw that in there for the other stuff. So, everything that I know of that'll make you fly in this pack is hard to get this early. That ring looks like the easiest thing. The ring of the anti-gravity ring. No glitch in this one either. Yeah, all that stuff came after Skyfactory 1. This is Skyfactory 1. Darkosto just released the remake of it about 2 weeks ago. So it's a remake of the original for those folks who never got a chance to play it, which I did not. So if it's a mod pack that's come out in the last few years, probably not in here. Full mating explosives. That's funny. Okay. Where'd that ring go? Here. All right, so to make this ring, I have everything except crystallized obsidian. I already have a solidification chamber, right? Yes, I have a solidification chamber. So I need to get liquid slime. How does one get liquid slime? Oh, let's see what it says in the book. Slime you get from a melting chamber. Blood or slime blocks. I've got some slime blocks. The melting chamber. Ow! Stop it. Slime. Slime. Okay, so that part works. Then I needed rose in the bottom. What was the other thing? Rose in the bottom. I needed a crystallized amber and an obsidian. Don't have a crystallized amber. Why not? In the world was I thinking? How do I get that? From the solidification for this. And now that I've wasted all my slime... Crap! See if I can pull that out with buckets. That one in there? Okay. Well, they'll let me get a bucket of slime out. Okay, so that's something. There's a lot of slime in there that I do not want to go to waste. Alright. Gonna need more buckets. I'm wasting so much iron on buckets all of a sudden. This does not make me happy. I don't have any more iron either. Work. Here. Let's see. What is this? Yeah, different sky. Okay, I answered that question. Make sure I'm not missing anything in chat from anybody. Oh, and by the way, guys, I hate to ask, but if you're having a good time today, it would be super cool if you wouldn't mind clicking the like button on this stream. Definitely helps out more than you could ever imagine. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe so you can hang out with us more often. Because I'm here at least twice a week, and I'm on Twitch at least 5 times a week. So I usually stream in just about every day. Some of that iron. Oh, there it all is. I was gonna say, I thought I had more iron than that. I have a hair that's sticking with my face and I can't. Messing with me. Fuck it. 2 more buckets. See if that gets all this. I just don't want to waste this slime. Oh, there's still so much slime in here. I'm gonna have to break it and sacrifice the slime. I don't want to do it. Let's try this. Can I make a cheap tank? No. Can I make a cheaper tank? Yes. Will this hold slime? It will! Oh, excellent. That's way better then. Okay, good. Slime in there. Excellent. I'll have to make 1,000,000 buckets. An eyebrow, I think. Wild eyebrow. Oops. Wow, I got a lot of slime. I didn't realize how much slime I pulled out of there. Thank goodness I didn't break that. That'd been a horrible waste. I'm gonna fill this whole tank. If I have more than the tank, I don't care to break it. Not enough. Okay, so that's all. No more buckets worth. Let's break that. We'll get it from over here. Give me that. Jerk. That is a lot of goopy water. That's very accurate. Now, these are going to need some power, which means I have to go over here and temporarily pause this process. You make more glass. You make whatever you make. You go in there. Don't need the buckets quite yet. Here. And then, what did I need for crystallized amber? Crystallized amber, I needed magma. I need magma slimes, which are blaze and slime, which I don't have because it just melted all my slime. Poop! All right. Let's get some slime balls. That's not it. That's not it. How did we get slime last time? Wasn't there a way of getting slime? Yes, that's what it is. Witch water with bone meal. That's what it was. I was going to say, I know there's ways to get slime. Done it already. Give me your slime. That should be all the slime balls I need. Huh? Except it grabbed them all over here. What I'm thinking I need to do is connect this chest to my refined storage. If I was to move these over here, then I could just pull it right out of the chest next to this. Let's do that. Let's do that real quick. I think that will be beneficial for temporary. Like if I go like this, and I set this guy right there, right? That all the way up. I want up all the stuff. Grab everything. And then I'm going to grab this. Grab this. And pick up all that, but that's okay. Probably because I filled it. I did. Need the chest, which has to come in from the back. I remember correctly, we did that last time. I do the pipe, the cable. Let's see if we can do this. My wrench. And my wrench. I have my wrench. Where's my wrench? There. Click on this side. What? I just broke it. I didn't know that. Where the hell did you come from, zombie with a hat? Oh, right. That area over there I never lit up. I remember that. Okay. That was my fault. That was all me. But I got a new hat out of it, so that's something. Whoopsie! Refill chalky milk. Need a quick emergency chalky milk refill. Hello, Patches. Hello, little girl. What you doing? I haven't seen you all night. This is one of my kitties, Patches. That right. She's my wife's kitty more than mine. Crazy about my wife, but she can't get into my wife's room right now. She's locked out of it, aren't you? She's locked out of it because my wife is in there letting our baby chinchilla run around for a little while. I'll have to go kill them later. That's inconvenient. Why wasn't this working? Okay, that's right. Chest. There. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's working now. Good. I'm going to go and I'm going to put these things that I know I'm going to need for over there and that. The rest of this I can just throw right in here. Then I got to go clean up that mess I made. Okay, so now everything should be here. Let's do this. Leroy! Come here, creepy. Ha-ha! You idiot! I knocked him back on the doesn't blow up stuff. Ha-ha! Thought he was a champion. A little bundle of attitude? Not too much. She's definitely my wife's kitty. She's the one my wife picked out as well. We adopted 3 at the exact same time. So, I hate to do this, but I need you over here for a minute. I only have so many of these. All right. You guys are powered. All right, there we go. So I needed magma slimes. That's what I was working on, right? Do this. Okay. There's those. Then I needed blaze. Should have a few of those. I do. I don't think I need quite that many. Do 10. That does. While we're waiting on that, I'll eat some potatoes to fix my health here. Yes, we got that one. We got a big old boy named Midnight, and he's just cuddly and loves everybody. And then we have Buffy, who's my kitty. 99% of the time is within 10 feet of me at all times. All day she's been sleeping on a chair right next to me. I think I heard her running around the other room playing with Patches. More potatoes! All right, so that should give us not a lot, but hopefully enough to make at least one. Now, let's see. Amber. So I needed a gold, a redstone, and a fire charge. Okay. Have any of that left? I do have a firestone. Redstone. Okay, I've got it, so I'm not too worried about that. We're finally starting to build up a little redstone. What was the last thing? Gold. Just need one. You. Like there's enough. Yeah! Gave us 2. Extra one for later. Okay. So now I needed an obsidian. Where'd my... Oh, that's right. I forgot I broke it. in here now. So I need a better place for this. Everything's so cramped up over here. Obsidian. That, and I need that rose back. Right. Now, I have to clear out what's in this tank. Be on the safe side. Make sure there's nothing in there. Tank. Now I need slimity slimes. I need a bucket. Bucket. I'm gonna put in as much as until I can get it to work. I'm gonna put all that in here. I'll leave some of that slime in that tank for later. Ooh, I think that's enough. Big orange fluff ball who hates everyone. Where we got our kitties, we had 3 kitties. When I met my wife, I had one named Pandora. And her and her mom had 2 cats. Her mom lives with us. They had 2 cats, Bella and Merlin, a white cat and a black cat. And my kitty got sick and passed away first. I'd had her like 17. She was an older, little tiny thing. And she was half the size of the other cats, but she picked on them. She was the bully. And then we lost Merlin on my wife's birthday. And then we lost Bella the day before my wife's birthday the next year. So I said, we're going to take a couple months, wait for that to get done, kind of get over that a little bit, and then we'll go and adopt 2 kitties. And we found a lady who was a foster, and we made arrangements to go to her house. And Midnight, the kitty that we got, him and his mother were there, and we went there with the intention about maybe getting them. So when we arrived, she was like, I know that's who you came to see, but I have a lot of cats, and I will usually just have you kind of hang out with them a little bit and see which one kind of, you like, they like you, that kind of thing. Like, okay. What we didn't know is that she fostered close to 30 cats. And she would go, her and her husband had a great big old house, and rooms were dedicated to specific cats. She'd go open one bedroom, and 5 kitties would come running down the hallway. And then 5 minutes later, she'd open up another one. Eventually, we had like 20, 25 cats, like climbing all over us. And Midnight's mom was very antisocial, did not like getting touched at all. But he was weaned off her. He didn't have to stay with her anymore. So we took him, and the lady was like, I don't think his mom is for you guys. Just, you guys are cuddly people. She doesn't like that. She goes, odds are she'll be staying with me the rest of her life. And she's like, I'm totally fine with that because I love her. She goes, maybe you can look around, see what else. So they're looking around, and they found Patches. Patches was all over my wife. And I was thinking that because my wife has a cat too. And then my hair was pulled up into Patches kept batting the back of my hair. And so my wife picked them. Well, while we got there, I was there within just a minute or two. And Buffy, this little orange kitty, just comes over and climbs up on my lap and wants some pets. And I did. Then a bunch more cats would show up. She'd leave. And every couple of minutes, Buffy'd keep coming back over again. And we went there with the intention of getting 2 cats. Because when my cat passed away, I said, we'll always have cats, but I'm never going to have a cat again. I took the death of my cat very, very hard. And I'm sitting there, and they're like, okay, we're going to take these 2. And I'm like, and I'll take this one. My wife's mother-in-law like, what? I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm leaving this little cat. I like this cat way too much. So we got Buffy too. We ended up adopting 3 cats all at once. But it was very, very cool. What in the world were we making with this amber? Does anybody remember? Oh, the ring. That's right. I was going to try to fly. I believe I can fly. There it is. Anti-gravity ring. Well, it's like an air charm. Let's hold it in my hand. Look at that. Okay. That works for me. Work in my inventory slot? It does. Okay, cool. Turn it off. 10. Excellent. Perfect. Good call on that. I wasn't watching, and I just realized you were using it on MA. All right. There we are. We are groovy. So let me get this tank. That's a good tank of slime. No reason to waste that. We'll throw that in here for later. And And now we've got flight, which is pretty awesome. Now that's going to really help with getting the skulls. It's going to help a lot. Let's go take a moment and see if the essences have started to build up any faster now that we... Here's the thing that it's killing me. It's killing me because the harvester does not go fast like it did. It's not farming everything. Like it's... I have to go... If I go around here and manually pop them, they'll get pulled into here. 35. That's not bad. That is an increase in speed. So I would say yes. That's working at least somewhat. I'm all right with that. Whoop. Guinea pig. It's my sister's. We had 2 piggies too. We lost them a year apart. We had Ash and Dopey, and when they passed, we got a chinchilla instead. So we have a chinchilla named Wolfgang. My wife calls him Wolfie, and I call him the fluffy chubby butt. Pedestals. I haven't checked. Just the infusion pedestals and a regular pedestal that you can put stuff on. Those are the only pedestals that I've seen that I think are in here. I could do that. That would probably look good under my statue. Wait a minute. When did he get a Halloween head? He didn't have a pumpkin head before. I didn't realize that. Crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. Some old music for you right there. And I don't even like Patsy Cline. My mom did, though. Hang it. Get out of there. Okay. Got some... At that moment, Draven realized his refined storage system stopped working because he took its power. Whoops. Forgot that was powering that, too. Oh, look! A refined storage system again. Wah, 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 wah. Right. We got that. Over here. Get that going again. All right. Most delicious. So now we have flight. All right. So I feel like it's at this point I'm going to have to go to the nether. I don't want to. Ah! Zombie with pants! Okay, first thing I have to do is get some torches, first of all. Let me fix that real quick. It's temporary. They even spawn in there? Yep, they can. Okay. Good enough for now. Good enough for now. I need to go to the nether. I cannot go to the nether in this nearly naked way that I am now. I will need armor. I will need cool. F7 does work. That is correct. Yep, yep. Grab the things that aren't that. Here. Now that I can fly, the nether is not gonna... It doesn't worry me quite as much. What am I doing? That's not what I was looking. Alright, so we need to make some armor. How much diamond do I have? I have 9. I'm going to blow 8 of them on a chest piece. I'm a rebel like that. I'm going to make my sword a little bit better. And we're going to go... I don't know if I have enough iron to make the rest of the gear, but... Oh, I already have iron pants and boots and a shirt that I didn't realize. Well, that was silly. Alright, cool. The only thing I don't have is a helmet. Okay, helm. I have an iron helmet. Excellent. Didn't see that. All right. I finally got torches. Hey, no, I've never claimed to be smart now. Don't put that on me. These. Toss that in there. And now that I have unlimited flight, except it's slightly limited, we are going to go to the nether. And I'm just going to chop some things and look around a little bit. Also, just remembered I'm going to turn my ring on. Let us go to the nether. I know Darkosto is working on a bug report you mentioned, so I'll be interested to see whether or not he happened to have fixed the teleporting. We're going to try that real quick. Right now in Skyfactory 1, one of the things that's broken is it will not let you teleport. If you create a waypoint and you portal somewhere, it ends up taking you not to where you were supposed to go. I already cleared all mine. I forgot. Enderman with a hat. I can fly. Let's see if we can get over here. I've died every time I've come over here, but now I can fly. Oh, hey, I'm gonna get all that stuff I lost too. You know what I should have made? Shield. Just dawned on me. Shield would have been handy. Alright, wither skeletons. Need you to come over here so I can kill you. I want to get that skeleton with the hat going on over there. Skeleton with the hat is cooler than the rest of you. No, withered! Dang it! Come here, you jerk. Ow! Withered. So many wither skeletons. Ow, and I'm on fire! Who did that? That was rude. Hurry up, I need that guy with a hat. You! With a skeleton with a hat! No! He made a break for it. That wither skeleton was willing to kill himself so I couldn't have his hat. I respect that. All right. I've yet to get this far down here before. So let's see. Wow, this is a really long one. Magma! Magma. Ooh, I should probably do this. Really should have brought a shield, though. All right. Let's see what we got. Whoop! Flamity plants. Stop shooting your flames at me. Shooting your flames at me. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for another fortress with an inside. That is not an inside. That is also not an inside. No, 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 no. Need one with an inside, because that's where chests and stuff are. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Down here. This is what I'm looking for. This is where maybe we'll find some chests with some stuff that'll be useful in it. Alright, alright. I didn't have a lot of this either, so... Whoa! Oh, no! Didn't mean to hit you, pig with a hat. Oh, man, it's a dead end. Dang it! Really hoping we find a chest in here. We'll take that. Take that. Where's this lead? Pigs ate me! For no reason. I'm up. Ow! Fire! So much fire! So much flame! Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. Okay, hang on. I'm withered. No! Okay, so here's the problem. I've lost everything we did because I have no way to get down to the ring again. I was just going on a minor exploratory mission, and I lost our flight. I am going to real quick just to see if they've got the teleporting thing fixed. I don't believe it. Well, making the first one was hard to do is the problem. Here's my death. And I'm nowhere near there. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I'm nowhere near where I was supposed to be. Way over there is where I died. Yeah, so when you're teleporting to a waypoint in the nether, it doesn't work. So we lost all of our stuff. But that's all right. That's all right. We can work on that later. I'm not as big a deal. I just wanted to see if it would work. Making the ring's not super hard. We'll go back to working on our wither stuff, because that's more important to me right now. Because I need that to be able to make supremium gear. And that's my #1 priority. So... what am I looking for? Well, the problem is I died in the middle of the air. I agree with you, I could try it, but I died floating in the middle of the air, so if I teleport to that, I'm going to just fall. Unfortunately, I wasn't over anything, so that's all right. That's not that hard. I just have to set up the crystallized thing and make another one of those. Let's see what else we've got. Ooh, cobalt. You get cobalt. Crushed netherrack. Let's see. All makes sense. All coming back. So we need more of that glass. That's what I was looking for. The glass. What's that glass? Let's get this withering going. Get a couple. Get this thing ready to go. Tinted glass. That's what it was. Tinted glass. The chance cubes are there for a special thing. So the reason that we have the chance cubes there is that anytime someone donates $1 via super chat, super sticker, or through the donation link down in the description, I go open up 4 of them. It was one of those things we did previously. So I cheated those into my inventory. So I didn't make those myself, but they were specifically for that purpose. So I've been trying not to open them unless it's that, because then I feel like I just cheated myself in material. You know what I mean? It was meant to be it was actually a community member's idea as a way of building support for the channel. And I thought that was pretty nice of them. Oh yeah, let's look at this. I meant this. Get this going. Get that there. Continue building. Yeah, I do my best not to try to cheat myself stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll play in creative all day if I'm doing it in creative. I like to build things in creative, but usually not like a playthrough here. I'm building my Dungeons and Dragons world in creative because I want to do the time it would take to do it in survival would be impossible. It's hard enough to do it in creative, but I'm pretty excited with how it's turned. All right, so what were we short on? Was it coal or glass? We're short on coal. Have any other coal? Bitumen. There was a little bit. There was 1. Well, that's. I'll take your 4, but not a lot. There's a little bit there. Okay. All right. Well, let's go put these 4 down, and then I put those. Did I throw those in there? I think I did. I did. Glass for the floor. I've got to go 2 levels up, and I can build a roof. So I got 2 on me. How'd that happen? Take it. Just realized I don't have any tool. Take a quick gander over here. Stuff. I love stuff. And things. Big fan of stuffing. Alright, so I will need to make a sword. I will make a silver sword. I have lots of silver. I meant I'm not going to make a silver sword because the game won't let me make that. Okay. Iron it is! Iron. Iron for a sword. Iron for a pickaxe. Other than that, I should probably be okay. I did lose my diamond hammer. That hurts a little bit. Corner pixel on the door. Corner pixel on the door. Oh, these little ones up here? That one? Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I don't have any food either. I should probably cook something. What do I have that's edible? I can eat some watermelon. Meat there. Not a ton of food, but it'll do. That's true. I don't need the hammer anymore. You are correct. I hadn't thought about that. Good call. One less thing to waste time on. Excellent. Think about it. Let's get some more of this stuff melted. In a silver. I don't think silver and nickel melt together, so I'm going to put those in there. I do have apples. Yes, I have some apples as well. Yep, some of this melon. Slow going, but it'll work. If I need to, I can always plant potatoes again. Potatoes, usually my food of choice. Let's see. We got the farm going. I have some grenades. Previous chance cube. Got a bunch of weird stuff from previous chance. Oh, look, I had an iron sword. Well, that was Probably something I should have looked for first. Key collection. Still got more iron armor. Okay, well, I'll take that. Put that on. That for. I got stuff. That's cool. All right, so what was I wanting to work on? Oh, I want to keep that going. All right, so that'll put that in there. We'll make sure those things didn't alloy together. Didn't. Don't think those will. Well, hopefully not. And I need to figure out what is it I need to work on. One thing, there's not a lot of like long-term goals in Skyfactory. Apple skin? I don't believe so. It does not. No, I don't see it in this pack. I can give you an example just to kind of... You look up here at the top, it says 1 of 28, right? Skyfactory 4 has 50-some pages. I think it's 58. Skyfarm has 128 or 138. So just to kind of give you an idea of this, that's a good way to tell how heavy your pack is. How many pages of stuff are in your JEI. 28's not a whole lot. So, again, it does limit a lot of the stuff. And a chunk of them are, or a few of them are tinkers. A whole mess of them are block diversity. Oh, you've added stuff to yours? Yeah. I specifically don't, but I have a very special situation. Why? So many people come to my streams and such and ask for, hey, how do I do something? Most people only have the base pack. And so I try not to play with anything they wouldn't have, so that way I'm not doing tutorials or giving processes that other people can't replicate since they don't have those. So anything I plan on doing potentially tutorials in, I don't add anything to, just because of that. Oh wow, I forgot I've got a fat sword of Herobrine sword over here. Crap, forgot about that. Oh, you know, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that. Check essences. Again, not a single animal was born. This thing, every time I walked 10 feet away, this thing was packed with animals. Not sure what I've broken there. 17, it's plugging away. I'm not unhappy with that. I'll have to see if I can increase the stuff there. Oh, guys, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. It seems our little chinchilla might be having a problem. Seems he has a scab on his nose, my wife said, which has never happened. And he appears to be eating strangely, like maybe he's in pain. So we're going to have to make a little vet visit and come up with the money for that. Little guys cost big money, unfortunately, but you know, he's worth it. We'll figure it out. So I'm going to call the critter vet in the morning. See what they say. Well, it wasn't doing it before. That's not to say it's not, but yeah, they were all spawning around it before without a problem. I had it here for a while. Sad days. Oh well. It was just an easy way to get hats, to be honest with you. One whole iron ingot. Woohoo! That off. Yeah, I'm afraid he may have chipped a tooth or something. Our guinea pig did that. Dopey had chipped a tooth, and we had to take him in every 90 days to have his teeth shaved. It was growing crooked, so I'm hoping it's nothing like that, because it's just painful for them. It's not comfortable. So, my XP tank that I've yet to find a use for. How do I turn those into something solid? Isn't there XP jelly babies or something? Yeah, these things. How do you do that? Solid XP. How do you make that? Well, it doesn't say. That's not good. I hate when it's cyclical like that. 9 of those makes a cube. Cube makes a 9. Yeah, but how do you make it? A mold. XP mold blank. Bucket of XP in gold. Okay. Might be able to do that. Bucket. Used in the XP solidifier. Oh, look at that fancy little machine I didn't know existed. A generator that runs off experience. That's not a bad. XP solidifier. That's this bad. Mold and fluid XP in its tank. Can be configured to export horizontally. Speed is increased with the XP. I don't have any a singularity tank. Done. Need another hopper. Dennis. Wah, wah. Need another piston. Easy sauce. Need 2 of these. Out of iron again. 17, that's enough to get started. Damn it! I hate when I do that. I go to the trouble putting it up there, and then I don't click the button a second time. Like a weirdo! Giant pile of fail for our hero Draven. I'm not really a hero. I need a hero. Oh, no, for you. I sing horribly. I apologize. I can't stop myself. It's not fun for any of you, and I apologize for what I'm putting you through. To make a functional island or make a fully decorative island, too? It's a good question. 8 dogs. I usually do both. I start functionally, and then I move into decorative. Some of you may have not been to any of my earlier streams. If you hang out a little while, as we get to the last 30 minutes of this stream, I could switch over to my Skyfactory 4 Last World, give you an idea of what that looked like. I'm going to film a, what's the word I'm looking for? Tour video of that, because someone's asked if I would show off some of my worlds. I've got a couple saved, so I'm going to show off one of my Skyfactory 4 worlds. Just give people an idea of what my stuff looks like. But right now, I'm mostly working for functionality. Once I have the ability to fly without worrying about it, that's when I start to get decorative. Because then I can zip around the sides, and by that point, usually you have a lot of stuff automated. So flight is usually what I call my point of okay, now I'm ready to start messing around with crazy stuff. Until that point, it's all about making those processes to get me to flight faster, which is why I was focusing on the farm at the early part of this. And I'm glad the glides helped. What was I waiting on? Iron! Oh, that's right. I'm jabberjawing while I'm waiting on the iron to spit out. Let's see. Hopefully that's enough. I needed 2 of these. Well, it gave me 6, so that worked out well. Alright, so I have one of these. Well, I was hoping that would pull right into that, but it didn't seem like it did. Okay. Figure out how these work. Okay. Let's look at this again. So let's fluid XP using molds. Oh, I didn't put a mold in it. Maybe if I put a mold in it, that would... Let's see. Oh, that did a thing. Okay. There's the mold. On. Okay, so I need to have something that pulls the fluid up into that. That I can do. Fluid cable. And a wrench. Oh, I'll definitely show the kiddie room. That's everybody's favorite. Okay. Alright, I'm going to do the easy. The hard way. Stop. Why do you not play nice for Draven? Why must you not play nice for Draven? Okay, hang on. Un momento. Sorry to get all French on you there. Alright, so I'm gonna be a turd. This is just a temporary location to get this working the way I need it to be. Hold up my juices. You. Alright, so now it's just being a jerk all the way around. Alright, come here. Get on top of that. There we go. Then we have this. Then I do this. Then I put on. It makes jelly babies. This. Excellent. So that process works. Okay, I was just testing it. So I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this. I can start setting up the way I actually want it to work. Using these. That's not what I wanted. Using these ender tanks. That guy there. I'm going to get that cable back that this thing stole from me like a criminal. That on top did not connect. I hoped that it would really connect, but it did not seem to want to. What about if I put it on the back? Will it play nice there? Damn it! Why does nothing want to connect for Draven? Let me try this. That. There we go. Okay, that worked. That worked. All right. So hopefully this does not lose me the experience in there. If it does, I'm not completely heartbroken. We can deal with it. Doesn't appear to. Okay, excellent. So now we're going to take this guy and set it here. That connect? It did. Put the molds in it. What did I just do? Where's it going? Oh, no. I didn't mean... Wait. Oh, it's going into that tank, too. That's perfect. I hadn't considered that. Means I can go like this. That way nothing gets pushed into the wrong thing. And it'll just keep throwing jelly babies in there, too. Victory. Deliciousness. I am pleased on so many levels. Now, let's go fix the other half of that. See if this will work. Now, how do I make this tank shoot over to the other tank? I don't normally use these. I've done a tutorial on them. It's just been a while. Oh, it's full already. Oh, it pulled everything over. Oh, good. Okay. So that's working. So now that should be unlimited XP in theory, except it's not pulling it out. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what it is. That tank up top holds way more than this did. I think. Because this is empty. So it pulled everything out of this one. Right? Didn't it? Did I have that right? Yeah. I pulled everything out of that one. pulled it into here, and it's only got 700 left, and it made jelly babies. Excellent. So as XP continues to come from my XP farm, that will continue to make more jelly babies and padap them over there. Delicious. Excellent. That's a very easy automation that you... I mean, if you didn't have black hole tanks, you could just do this over there and have it automatically go right into it. But that's pretty awesome. That's pretty groove-tacular. I mean, I'm using all sorts of fancy words today. Throw those in there. Let's keep that going. Pull that flint out. All right, so that takes care of the jelly baby issue, or the XP, because now I'm not wasting it. You know, that's my big thing. I don't like to waste, if I can help it. Okay. Put my wrench back. See, my goal is to eventually, instead of feeding it into here, feed it into here. So that all of this goes directly into my system. Which I think I'm about to see if I can do. I think I have to connect it into the controller, though. I can't remember if it'll work up here. We're going to see. Because why not, right? If I could cut out the middleman, per se. So I'm going to break this for just a minute. Okay. Forgot my wrench. This. That out of here. Out of here. But I'm going to hit it wrong. Oh. Now. Not you, you. No, not you, you. Damn it. Oh, that's the wrong side. Stop it. Ooh, this is not playing friendly. Oh. Don't want that. I need the other end. It's not giving me that as an option. I don't think I can feed directly into it. I know why. Because I have to use importers and exporters. I forgot about that. So I can connect the chest to them. I would have to connect the chest like I have it. Okay. Yeah, I would need an importer, and then I'd have to connect that, which means I'd have to move these because it's going to run into that. So I could do it. It would just take kind of rearranging this stuff a little bit differently. Problem I have now. Okay, wasn't expecting that. I'll admit it. You can't get it from underneath. The frustrating thing. I have to hit it from underneath, but if I crouch down and right click, it breaks it. How did I connect that to the chest last time? That part's easy. Was kind of easy. That pulls stuff out. The heck do I get it into this chest again? If I had flight, it'd be easy. Don't have flight. Yep, and that just breaks it when you're holding shift. Well, I thought about doing that, 8 Dogs, but unfortunately I have a problem where my animals stop spawning. I have to work that out too. For some reason it's not being nice. I have to do this. Here. One thing I can think of. Modern times. Moderns. There we go. I just had to get shorter is the problem. Slab got me short enough that I was able to get it up and running again. That'll work. Now I just got to get this guy. Bolt. There we go. Everything's back to the way it should have been. Okay. Actually, surprisingly, it's not a member of the Kiss band. It's actually Eric Draven from The Crow, which is where my name comes from as well. Although I do get that quite often. Eric Draven from The Crow being my favorite movie. And so this was the very... There's a couple more modern ones out there. This was the first Crow skin that I liked that I thought did it justice. I've been using it ever since. But that's where the name Draven comes from. All right, so we've got that going. Looks like this is working because XP's not building up anywhere, so that looks good. It's definitely killing things. We got stuff there, so that's good. I concur, Moonlit. I have a huge collection of Crow memorabilia. Drastically more than I probably should and still be considered normal. But I have a lot. Probably the most expensive one I've got is they had a bunch of stuff come out about 10 years ago at Hot Topic. There were some glass goblet sets. I got both of those. I got a flask, a collector's box of the movie, and a coffin box of the collector's necklace. But the big one is I have a pair of his and hers matching Crow rings. Last I looked, we're selling for about $500 on YouTube. Or on eBay. I got them for $29.99. The price is still on the bottom of them. Yes, it's by far my favorite movie. All right, this is. I feel pretty good about all this. I guess the only thing I don't like is to get to this chest. I have to come back here, but you know, small price to pay, right? Clean up. Get some of this stuff where it needs to go. That can go in here, that can go in here, that can go in here, that can go in here. That's going with me. That can go in here. Jelly babies. Now we can do... Oops. This. 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 Alright, I can put these extra pieces back until next time. Some of this stuff cooking. Iron and gold don't mix. I'm going to grab these pieces and take them over here as well. I can kind of keep it all under one roof, if you will. So I can serve those out. Yeah, I will end up doing the same. So this is not all going to stay here. I need to clean this up area and get it a bit more compact. But yes, I agree. I'm going to have everything feed into a well, kind of. Depends on what I'm doing. Because I'm going to use... Everything on my farm will go into its own refined system that wirelessly connects with this one. So I don't have to connect them. A lot of my automations will connect wirelessly through their own grid. Because you can use wireless transceivers and receivers to set up additional connections to the same storage system without having to connect them all. And I like that. Old iron's going. Cool. Have some copper and some lead. All right, so we've actually got quite a bit of stuff done already. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty pleased with that. Most delicious. That stuff's melting. Got some. I was waiting for some coal to build up. I guess I could make charcoal, but and then I go through all my wood. I guess let's see if we can do any more for tinted glass. And we got 16. going to skip the corner pieces temporarily. Come back and fill those out later. Right now I just want to get the overall shape built. Alright, so I just got to go up one level, and I just have to go up and make the roof. Wish I had thought to go down and get all my stuff down there before going somewhere else and losing my flying ring. That was silly! We'll take a look and see if we can make another one, but I don't think we can. Oh, I wanted to check something real quick. Okay, so I'm not seeing any new jelly babies. So I have some concern that XP is not going somewhere. I mean, not getting any. We'll come back to it. That's a concern I have. I haven't seen a new jelly roll. That makes me. Goal right now is to get to Supremium. By way of whatever means necessary. Yeah, I don't have another one of these. I'd have to go back and rebuild that. I could. The only thing I don't have is that, so I guess I could utilize Wither. Grab another Wither Rose. Grab another Crystallize. The downside is... all the slime out of here? Oh, it is. Good. Okay. Get some more Magma Cream. See if that's enough to make it work. I pulled the... should hopefully have enough power to do that. Let's see. Yeah, anti-gravity. I had one about 5 minutes. Like a fool. Then I went into the Nether and lost it. The Nether is so rough in Skyfactory. Big old bully. I'm okay with it. Water buckets. Lava bucket. Give me that. Come on. Give me that. Alright. Alright, what did I need to make a... why did I put that in there? That's the wrong thing in there. I put the wrong thing in there. Dang it. Okay. Tank. My slime tank. So to make the ring, I need a purple. To make a purple, I need these three. Okay. Lava in there by accident. Crap. Give me that. Hopefully it has enough power. I don't think it has enough... oh, slime. I forgot the slime. There we go. All right, cool. That's all we needed. Come, slime tank. There. Ring, take 2. There we go. We got a ring again. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in here real quick. I'm asleep. Then I'm going to go down underneath and get all the stuff that I've lost since the beginning. There's probably some cool stuff down there. Right? Like I've died several times. I'm assuming there's a few things down here worth having. You may notice I have 1 or 2 deaths. I kept dying trying to get my original one is the problem. Nothing in that one. Now I'm just going to get a bunch of my own bodies here, I guess. Okay. All I got out of that was a piece of wool, but that's okay. It's something. What is this? Blackstone. Oh yeah, see there's some steel stuff now. And pancakes. For some reason a bunch of bees down here. That's good. Right. Good day, Electric Blaze. Welcome, welcome. And I made a mess over here. Whoop. graves in there. Yep, there's one in there. Whoop. I think that's all the graves. Okay, cool. What did I get out of that one? Oh, wow. Bunch more stuff. Hey, my shears and my diamond crook. Ooh, so many deaths. Yes, Teresa, I know. So many deaths. Well, how do I get rid of them? I didn't summon those bees. Stupid bees. Plus, there's only like 6 down there. Maybe they'll die. Bees are ruining my game. Stupid bees. Man, gotta do to kill bees. Guess I have to go down there and destroy all that stuff I made by the mess I made there. Maybe if I get rid of that, it'll be solidification chamber. Did I break that? I had a second one of those? Okay. Pancake, woods, a bunch of diamond stuff. Whatever that glowy thing was. Another bucket. More diamond tools. And 14 graves. Good lord. I guess I could start to clean up some of that mess. Starting here. Here. Get rid of all of it, but it'll get rid of some. Maybe those bees are appearing because I have stuff down here, like land that it's attracting them, I'm thinking maybe. Should have brought those shears with me. Oh, wool. Oh. I'll be honest with you, Electric. Me personally, I would recommend drawers over AE2. I don't like AE2. It's something quite open about. Not a fan of AE2 at all. So I usually will take whatever the other storage unit is. But I would choose refined over almost everything. Now, why is that still there? That might help with some of this bee situation. But in general, yeah, refined I would say is better. Refined and simple, I like both a lot. Oops. I think both bring some good stuff to the table. Everything. Okay, that should be all the solid. Oh, there's a ton of bees down here. You guys are keeping me from getting hats. Yeah, I just got a hat. I'm okay about it now. Whoa, look at all the bees. My goodness. I wonder if that's supposed to happen. Die, bee with headphones. Bee with a cat mask. Hey, Pigman, what's up? No, I don't think it was the stuff I had down here. I think the bees are just spawning down here and as such are... I wonder if other people have run into that where they stop getting animals because of this. I do, Pigman! What up? Funk, funk. Feeling all the bees. Oh, bee in a hat. Hat bees are the most important bees. Bee lives matters. A bowler hat. I'm a fan of bowler hats. Billy the Kid wore a bowler hat. See, come here. See if killing these lets me get some animals again. May have to come down occasionally and do this then. They're just spawning for the fun of it. Oh my goodness, look down there. Those are end crystals. I don't even think I can go that low. I think the void will kill me if I try to go that low. What's that glowy stuff? If I start taking damage. What in the world? Those are creatures! Serpentining. Trying to get away from them. Oh, my goodness. Should have brought something ranged for that. Need to pop those end crystals underneath them to get rid of them, I think. Those things that give up eventually. I mean, worst case scenario is they hit me and I fly up faster. All right, I wonder if I need to... Thinking. How am I going to recharge this ring? What if there's a powered anvil in it? Well, the problem is if I get too close, they destroy me. I ran into that when they were up at head level. I don't want to die down there and then lose the ring again. What's up, Carbon? All right, I've cleaned up all the underground mess. Still got unlimited water? All right, so that's working now. Good. The unlimited water thing did work. Let's turn that ring off for a little bit. I'm going to leave the ring in here when I'm not using it. So if something accidentally kills me, I don't get suffer destroyed for it. Another 20 minutes or so, and I'm going to switch over to Skyfactory 4 just to give a brief tour. So for those of you who may be watching this later, I will give a heads up at that, so you don't care. You don't have to keep watching. Oops. All right. Wow, I feel like, even though it doesn't look way different, I feel like we've really got a lot of stuff done today. So, first of all, thank you all very much for all the help, because you guys have been the bomb diggity today. Not just the bomb diggity. Even cool. Oh, I got a shield again. Sweet. No, we ended up setting the JEI project aside when we switched to Skyfactory 1, so it's paused. I'll show off where I got on it. Aminals! Hey! I can kill these guys again. Why have you no hats? Get some cranial decorations. That one sounded cool. Plant. All right, let's see. What are we doing over here? How are we doing for lessons? 34. All right. The stuff is slow, but it's going faster, so I'll take it. Dun, 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 dun. Now I'll use this ring between streams to go back into the nether and get the other ring that I lost. Oh, I did get a ways past page 10. But yeah, I'm going to be switching over to that world here in about 20 minutes or so, because I promised folks I'd give a tour. Not everybody's seen the Skyfactory 4 world, and I don't think I've been in it in a month or two. So, you know, that would be cool. Take a look. Starting to feel the itch again. Starting to feel like, I need to play some Skyfactory. So, here's my concern. Not that, but did I have that wrong? Things are dying, but I'm not getting any experience into my XP tank all of a sudden. Not sure. What up, Edel? Is it Edel? Edel? I'm going to call you Noble until I know for sure. Hello, Noble. I'll go with the one word I can pronounce, just to be on the safe side. I try not to get people's names wrong. I'm not a fan when people get my name wrong, so, you know. Oh, there's a jelly baby. So they are getting some XP then. Okay. Good. That takes away some of that concern. All right, with a little bit of this automation going on here, definitely I'll be able to have much more stuff built up by the next time I do this, which will be Groove. On our way to Supremium and Ender Hot Death. I needed some glass, so I'm going to take whatever sand I'm getting out of this, and that steak, and I'm going to use that for glass, and then the gravel will keep going in here for loots. I am going to have to do something with this. I wonder what other generators I've got. Do I have another generator in here? I got another combustion generator. Here I am doing all this silly stuff. And I have one of these right there. Now, the only downside with that is it is blocking my road now. I'm going to have to move this stuff around later. Red color up is receiving blue. Simple? Oh, yeah. Simple's not in here, sadly. You get all the generators. Oh, no. Out of chalky milk. Emergency. Connect your diamond chest to which? Right now I have, the goal is to have XP coming from my farm into this tank, feeding into here, which is making jelly babies. I have 20. Keep an eye out for them. Skyfactory 3, yeah, it was much easier to get Inferium, I will concur. Skyfactory 3, Inferium dropped from everything. Skyfactory 4 made it harder earlier, but there's enough seeds and automations that once you've got a few under your belt, you can really start popping it up. This one is just hard. Look at all these jelly babies. I guess I could have just put them in a tank, but now I'm not wasting them. That's good. Redstone essence. Isn't that the whole thing? Not this. Oh, that makes me happy. Redstone was an issue very much so early on, so makes me happy we don't have that problem now. I'm trying to think of what else I want to do today. Got about 20 minutes left. I think, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to build an area for the seed maker thingy over here. I'd like to have an area a bit more dedicated to simple storage. To mystical agriculture. I'm all over myself today. All right, let's see. What am I going to do here? Yes, they do. That is correct. Yeah. That's a nice way to get some as well when you get high enough. All right, so let's take a moment of silence. I'm just kidding. Just take a moment and let's go ahead and cook some brick. Only because I would like to, as I'm starting to build more permanent structures, I usually use brick. It's easy to get a hold of, and it looks better than regular cobblestone. I'm also going to wiggle my butt at a few trees, get some, what I'm looking for, some charcoal going. Where's a piece of wood? I know running supposedly does it faster. I just hate running and spinning. I'm happy fast hitting the buttons from it. Well, I'm only getting one piece of wood. Oh! Ha ha ha! Right. Forgot about that. I was like, where's all my stuff going? Item collector. I guess that's good in a way, because sometimes I don't have to worry about stuff falling off into the void. Any apples and stuff that I'm getting, or... Yeah, I'm not going to complain about that. That's alright then. Skyfactory 4? Oh, wow. Well, tell you what, well, give me just a minute here. You know, let's go over and switch over to that just a little bit earlier, because there's a lot that I can show. There's a few projects and stuff over there I never got finished that I still intend on going back and doing. But we started doing some other things. So let's go ahead and do that. Everybody okay with that? If I switch over to Skyfactory 4 for the last hour or so and just give a little bit of a tour? Let me real quick sleep so that flying manta rays don't attack me when I start up next time. That is correct. Teresa does love when Draven shakes his booty. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to go over here and just kind of change the camera angle from it while I'm booting up Skyfactory. So it'll take a minute to get in there. I got to close this one down. And we'll yoink that one up here. Quit the game. Factory 4. Ah, she knows. You know you're old when regular nose hair trimmings becomes a thing. Booting up now. It'll take just a minute or so. Let's see. So, again, tomorrow is Tuesday. That's the one day a week I don't stream. So I won't be on tomorrow. Wednesday is my big stream day. So I stream from 1 to 4. Then I take that's on Twitch. Then I take a 2-hour break, usually to cook dinner for my family and such, spend a little bit of time with my wife. And then I come back up at 6 p.m. till midnight doing something. Just depends on what I feel like playing at the day. Thursday, we have a stream from 3 to 6. And then at night, at 8 o'clock back here on YouTube, is Dungeons and Dragons. So I have 1 week is Merged Worlds, which is my Dungeons and Dragons story campaign that I've been writing and running for about 30 years. And then on the off, I do that every other week. And then on the in-between weeks, I do what's called Behind the Dice, which is where I'm working on D&D stuff. Different facets while talking and answering questions about D&D, helping people who are interested in knowing more about things, and covering different types of role-playing topics. We do have a Skyfactory 4 server, to be honest with you. It is one of the perks of joining up membership on YouTube or subscribing on Twitch. It's one of the members' perks. So I have a membership program here on YouTube. Like $2.99, I believe. A month? Yes, $2.99 a month. You can click the join button anywhere on my YouTube channel, give you the information. You get a bunch of different perks. The one people like the most is you get access to our Skyfactory 4 members server. If you go on Twitch and you subscribe there as well, on Twitch it's a little more because Twitch subs are $4.99, but that also gives me the ability to give away more stuff to those folks, just because Twitch has a whole bunch of really cool subscriber stuff built into Twitch that I don't have the ability to do on YouTube. So you don't have to do both. Either one of them gives you access to our Skyfactory 4 server. All you have to do is join one or the other and make sure that your Discord is connected to your YouTube or Twitch, whichever one you're using. And then when you come into our Discord, link is down below. Everyone's welcome to join our Discord if you haven't. Love to have you. When you join the Discord channel, you'll have access to the members-only threads where you'll get all the information to join the server. All right. Oh, snap. I may actually have 2 different Skyfactory worlds saved here. That would be kind of cool to show. The last one I did and then the one before that. Might be able to do 2 today. Oop, Skyfactory 4 is on full screen. Let me fix that. 1 moment. I try to play everything in windowed mode because it makes it easier to move between screens and control the streamity sides of things. But I do go into full screen mode when it's recording tutorials. Load up. Shrink. Well. Un moment. Why is this here? All right, here we are. All right, let me switch over here. The Discord, there is a link to it down in the description under this stream or all my streams and tutorials. There's also links to my Twitch, to my website, Onlydraven.com. There's a button at the top of that. That'll get you in the Discord as well. Discord's pretty great. We've got a pretty good group of people. Very positive community. That's very important to me. Let's pull up Factory 4. All right. So here's Skyfactory 4. This is the castle that I built last time. It's where I started up this. I'm going to show more behind me later, but right now I'm starting with the castle. This whole playthrough was more based around themes where the community gave me challenges. So someone in the community said I should build a castle for my base. So I built a castle. Because that was the whole point, just to try to take some challenges. So got my little Tower of Pimps there. So this is my main work area. And a lot of this is built to be, again, useful more than it is athletic. So in this corner here, I've got my smeltery, and it goes all the way up. It's fully automated. Different machines are automated here. This is my Android stuff. These are checklists where I keep track of quests people gave me. Automate tough alloy, automate macaroni and cheese, automate making candle wax, things like that. Here I was collecting all the different heads in the game. We'll talk about those in a minute. So this is my primary simple storage system. It runs off of, what's in there? Oh yeah, this is my tinker. So inside of this compact machine is a complete tinker's setup. So I have a melter in there for every type of material. But, I'll just go in it. Hang on a minute. Where's my... I got my shrinkity-doo on me? Okay. I got a lot of compact machines. We're going to end up looking at a lot of these. So in this one, I have a melter for every type of material that you can make something out of with tinkers. Right? And then up top are all the items that you don't have to melt. Right? So like things like netherrack or slime, things like that. I've got all those here so you can just build those components. Of course, all the basic stuff you need here. And then over here, all the different things you can use to modify a tool, like silky jewels, cobwebs, things like that. Things that you may want to use to modify whatever you're making. So basically, tinkers in a box. There's chocolate up there, so I've got a little bit of everything ready to go, and I can make, and I've got all the, of course, I can grab whatever I need and make whatever type I need to make an ardite, this or other, I grab it. So I hit a button. Okay, we got kicked back out. That's okay. So that's what's in that compact machine. We got different smelterings and stuff. These are different chests, like armor I was collecting. Heads. This is all of those. Android stuff. Those are potions. That's an input, which appears to be clogged. I'll have to look at that. More automations. Quantum compressors. This was automating tough alloy. And that kind of stuff. And partially also making me fuel for... this is my bedroom. That's where I sleep. So here's this. Again, books I'm collecting, special weapons and tools and such. So in here, this is where I automated obsidian. I've got obsidian automated there. A lot of these automations were turned off once I had enough. Reduce lag. This is just a 8-stack laser drill farm. So it's just pulling out materials I might need. And then the other side of it, it goes ahead and it processes it all. So it breaks the stuff that's breakable. It gathers XP and sends stuff directly into my inventory. More compact machines with stuff in them. We'll look at those in a minute. Excuse me. Just a regular melter system out here if I need something quick. This was my old tinker section until I built the new one. And here is where I do all my mistcraft stuff. So I do that. Oh, Gertrude. You're talking about Gertrude, my chicken? She despawned, sadly. So these are a lot of my systems. So these are a lot of the factories. Osmium compressor, elite crushing factory, smelting factory, manufactory. I put the stuff I need in here, puts it in here, spits it out here, puts it into my storage automatically. And here I have an infusing factory. So I can just pick this one up, set it down, take the infusing factory, put it down, and switch them out as I need them for different machines. Over here are all the things that automate using water. So I've got infinite water source. I've got frosters. I've got hydrators, things like that. And these are machines that just make a single product. The power source is in behind it. And then I can just go ahead and grab those. Back here is my cakes. Of course, that's right. Delicious cakes are. And then my primary power source for most of this playthrough was back here. And it was a couple geothermal upgradables with an infinite lava loop. That's what powers most of my stuff and provides lava to all of my things. I'm going to come back and show you a lot of the automated processes in a few minutes. I'm going to show you some of the other stuff first. So if we go downstairs, this is my simple storage. So all my trees, saplings are feeding into filing cabinets. That's got all my stuff in it. These are all automated processes. That automates making redstone blocks. That automates making redstone. Lapis blocks, all that kind of stuff. That's HDPE plates. That automates making coal, automates turning logs into wood, automates prosperity ingots. Lava-infused stone for obsidian. That's an option. And then these are just different chests that things feed into that can then feed into my system. So they're just input things that other automated processes go into. So I have more places to feed into my system. It doesn't clog up as much as possible. Down here is a shrine I made about Darkosto. Darkosto is the guy who built Skyfactory 3 and 4 and just rebuilt Skyfactory 1. So I like to come in here, offer him treats, thank him for all he's given me, and, spend a moment of silence. He has a penguin as his symbol. That's his suit. That's Darkosto, and then me always watching, protecting. Okay. I do silly stuff. Now, if we go upstairs, here's where we have my farm. It's all automated. I switch the seeds out as I need them. By this point in the game, most of the seeds were put away, and I was just making some stuff for the current processes I was automating. We go up one more, and then this is up in the sky. This is where I build my compact machines originally. Over here is where I was doing my mist astral sorcery, but I didn't get too far into it this time because I did it last time, and it's a lot of work with very little payoff. Over here is where I built an induction, basically an induction battery to hold more power, to power stuff better. One of the last things I built. I have a tutorial for that. Anybody needs it. This is originally where I built my compact machines. We are very high up in the air. All right, so there's that. Now, before I show you any of these portals, we're going to go look around a little bit outside. So that's me. I built a giant me, and that's my cat Midnight. Midnight, I never built. I did it from scratch. It looks much better from the front than it does at the side. He's a black kitty with a little white tuft of fur. Again, these are things that were suggested by the community. So we've got my Midnight Kitty, me, fission reactor, fusion reactor. I will tell you, I can get a fusion reactor on. I've never got the advancement for the 3 billion thing. I tried it multiple different ways. I cannot get that to work. It is the one advancement I cannot achieve. It is what it is. I try every time I build a new world. I try it differently. I just can't seem to right now. I'm an Android, so that's part of the reason why it's not affecting me, in case you're wondering. Let's see. What else have we got? So this is the blender. Well, let's start over here. So this is my wither spawner. Right now, I've just got a monster spawner that makes horses really fast, and I need a way to kill them, so I threw those in there. And then this end. Hi, Buffy. Uh-oh. Let me see. My kitty Buffy has eye problems, so you want some eye treats? Want your special treats? Come here. Just a minute, guys. Here you go. Look. Those are your special eye treats. Yep, those are for you. It's a special medicine that's supposed to help with their eyes. They're yummy treats. This is the blender. Well, I was trying to get heads. I was trying to gather all the heads. Basically, I just put the spawner underneath of this little conveyor belt. Then everything that spawned in just got tossed in, and I got leathers and the heads from the different monsters I was trying to get. This is a giant Santa hat, because, why not? I get challenged by things. Christmas land. Got a little sled going on, a Christmas tree for fun. Santa's house, you got toys, you got milk and cookies. Chillaxing in here. Lives in a big present. So that was a little Christmas land. I was challenged to make that one. And woohoo! This is the Twitch Arena. Version 1, I should say. I have a better version of it on the Let's Play server I built, where not only is that one there, there's another one in the floor with glass over top of it, so it looks like it's kind of floating there. The glass dome didn't turn out like I hoped, so we replaced it with the Santa hat. The glass dome just didn't look quite like I wanted it to. So we decided to get rid of that. Yeah, replaced that. That's a roller coaster, if you're wondering what all that stuff is around there. The thing, I'm going to go back in and break the roller coaster and make it a little bit more straight than it is right now. But so here's a giant Halloween pumpkin. Inside of that's Halloween Town. Got myself a little spooky graveyard. Got a twisty tree. I got a little haunted house with a witch in it. A little pumpkin farm, and then a creature coming out of the blood flowing from the inside of the pumpkin. Very romantic. That was a Halloween challenge, so I got that done. I got some monsters just running. They're always swimming. Stop swimming in the blood, zombie. Weirdo. And then that leaves my new personal house. Makes sense. Trying to make just a little house that was cool. There's still one room not finished in here, but most of it's done. So you can come in. I have kitties all over the place. This is one of the portals, by the way. The other portal here, this goes inside the Twitch arena. If you're wondering. Twitch arena. And then, let's see. And then this last one. Okay, remember I said there's me way over there? Right? So that's hollow. This is inside my head. This is my head collection, right? Because where else would I put heads but inside my head? I was collecting all the heads possible. There's some that you just cannot get in Skyfactory 4. That's Robot. He takes care of the place for me. He's dependable. He does a good job. Look how clean it looks in here. These are all the different heads you can get in the game. Again, there's Darkosto and there's Bacon Donut, the two guys who created the thing. Those are my boss heads from Twilight Forest. And then just a mess of other heads. I was farming these guys. That's what the blender was for. Anyways. So back to the house. This is my house. We'll start downstairs. So let's see. On the left, we have my den, my hunting room. You know, got some heads on the wall there as well, you know. Some weapons. I sit here with my friends and my cup of mead, my jug, if you will, and talk of my exploits. My adventures and things. Sit here and chillax in my favorite chair, beverage next to me, tell stories. That's this room. Across the way, we have my enchanted forest. Exit into this tree. So this is all inside. That's not actual sky. That's anti-block. But it's meant to look like it's outside. There's a little bridge through the woods. And there's a little place you can hang out with friends. Chillax over here if you want. In the forest. And have a picnic. Side. I built the tree. I like the tree, the way the tree turned out. I was very happy with it. This is my kitty's bedroom. So I said I have 3 kitties. That's Buffy. She was just here a minute ago. She's my kitty. That's her ducky. This is Midnight, my boy, with his pet piggy. And this is Patches, who was here earlier with her bunny. And they have some fishy pictures on the wall. And they got some toys to stick on a string to play with. Some toys. They got scratchy posts and water. And they got poopy pans in the corner. Gotta take a big old shit or something there. That's the kitty's bedroom. Buffy. I even named them. There's Buffy. There's Midnight. That's Patches. That's my 3 kitties. That's their room. And then this is the room that I was working. Oh, I did get it done. I forgot I got this finished. This is my library. This is my hell shelves. This is the only thing I don't have done yet. It's finishing up some hell shelves around the enchanter. But other than that, this was just a little library because I wanted to have one. This one I've got to glitch a bit to show you, but it'll work. So this is supposed to be a haunted house. Okay? So first of all, this is a haunted house. You come in the haunted house, and the whole goal is you're supposed to find your way out of the first room. This is how it works. Turn the sword, the door opens. So you would go on through here, and this is my haunted kitchen. It's very gory. Heads and such on the place, and axes and chainsaws and things like that. Follow that around through, and you get into my personal bedroom. The monster's under my bed. And there. Then you look at in my mirror, and oh, ghosts. We were just trying to do some silly stuff. Then you come through spider hell. All sorts of different sized spiders in here. You get my armory. This is my fun chamber. Syringes. Don't question me. Again, another little spooky library. This is the clown room. That's a bajillion balloons up there. I had slightly overkilled that. And then that just exits down into my little internal graveyard. That's my seance. It's boiling blood and such. And then go through the graveyard and you get to exit. Then we'll go upstairs. This is my streaming room. It's my green screen. That's where I keep, snacks and beers. And then I hang out over here and got some monitors up here. And This is where I stream from. Again, bottle of grog, you know, my laptop. This was meant to be my streaming room. All these rooms, the ideas behind them came from the community. That was the whole point. The community was telling me what I should do and what I should build in these different rooms. So each one of these was nominated by someone else. This would be a kid's room. I don't have any kids, but someone said I should make a kid's room. So I made a little kid's bedroom. And I love this because they all have a treasure chest that'll hold one thing. It's all they deserve. And then that leads us into the backyard, which is Draven's Carnival. So over here we have my roller coaster, which we'll go for a ride in a minute. I've got some carnival games here. You can go fishing here, a little fishing game. And here you shoot darts at the bobber. And here's my big top, where you get to see the show. Show with the big top. And this is, of course, the freaks, which are my favorite creatures in the game. There's the one-eyed sheep. There's the no-head skinned pig. The skinless cows. And then the mutated chickens. But I love those. I had to fit them in there somewhere. Somebody else had the great idea for the sky. We took nether stars and put them on anti-block. And then we put some very thin chains hanging down. We were able to stick with clear frames. We were able to hang the nether stars on the roof. So just kind of gave a cool little look, if you will. It's meant to look like this is a backyard, but it's still internal. And just a mess of stuff here. My roller coaster. This is one of the last things I built, was the roller coaster. And again, it was something that was suggested by the community. So we kind of did that. And it just kind of tours the whole area. I'm not a big fan of this section right here. I'm going to chop this out and just make it a straight area. Where you just kind of go straight instead of... I come up here, people wanted me to twirl it around and stuff. And I just couldn't quite get it to look as good as I'd like. So we go up and down and spin around a few things. But you get to see all the stuff, right? That was kind of the whole goal. It'd be different if every time you change direction, it spun you. But it doesn't do that. So I'm always facing one direction. Not the band. Saying in general. Whee! Then we get to go inside our pumpkin. Get to look at the haunted house. What's going on inside there. We go through my failed fusion reactor. That was, sadly. Hey! What's up, Sandy? How goes it? Just giving a tour of the old Skyfactory 4 world. I actually have another one. The one before this one, which many of you may have never seen. I believe I've got that one saved as well. So, based on community feedback, it was found to be funny that while on the roller coaster, you would go inside my butt. Not my idea. I don't remember it. You come out the front. So basically the whole concept is to give you a little tour of the place. We're not going to go through the whole thing of it. Let that go. But it just flies you through all the stuff. But this was the last Skyfactory 4 world I built. The only thing I haven't shown you guys yet is the JEI project. And I'm going to show you that real quick. The JEI project was something we worked on. I never got done. The concept was that I build one of everything in the JEI. Page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. Now, some things in the JEI you can't make. Most of the stuff from the Twilight Forest is unmakeable. And a lot of the things that are just a square, like if you look in the JEI and you see like this, a pile of Potion of Haste, can't make that. You can only put Potion of Haste in a bottle, so you've already got Potion of Haste. It's a little redundant. But I was going through with chisel, and I was making one of everything possible. So we got this far, which was page 20. Page 20 is how far I got. Oh, no, I got some more. There's some stuff in there. I couldn't make those. We got this one. This is where I left off, on page 23. But I have it made. I'd made a whole bunch more. And I would like to come back. This is why I'm not going to delete it. My goal is to come back and do this, but I don't want to just creative things. Right? I want to do it the right way. So this was the JEI project. When I was done, I was going to put a little roller coaster thing along the bottom. You could just sit in and go along and see them all. But yeah, I got to 23. Like I said, there's a few things in there I couldn't do. Materials and stuff. So you guys are really going to like what I show you next. So I mentioned earlier that I have, obviously, a whole bunch of things. And if there's any of these in particular you'd like to see how they work, feel free to throw it out in chat. So in here is where I automated lithium. In here is where I automated deuterium for different processes I was making. Here's where I automated making item cables, because item cables are just annoying to make with bricks and brick stairs. So a lot of these, if you look inside, it has its own simple storage system. That's just because it makes it easier to automate. But that's making item cables. This makes concrete powder. And the great thing about that is I can pop in there, change the color dye, because I'm using dye seeds on the bottom. If I go in and just change the combo, then I can change it to any color of concrete powder that I want. That will make any color with a very small change. This makes cubic boron nitride. Again, these are things I needed while I was trying to do the fusion reactor, and I needed a lot of it. Chocolate maker. Yeah, I can do that when we get there. This is Betsy's processed mac and cheese. So this automatically makes macaroni and cheese. I got wheat at the bottom for part of it. You can't see it, but there's a cow in that little fenced area named Betsy. And that's an auto milking system. Because milk in a jar is just too slow for any real automated purpose. It takes forever. But you can speed milk a cow because a cow never runs out of milk. So that's what that is. That's speed milking a cow in there. And that's macaroni and cheese. That is automated tough alloy. Again, something you end up using a lot in the game, so why not? This is automated TBU fuel. This is what runs my fission reactor. Automated sugarcane. I got my octuple compressed sugarcane. Same with Netherrack. Octuple and compress that. This is automating the creation of dense water sources. So the infinite water blocks, they can go up several sizes. The biggest one is a dense water block. Did I need them automated? No, but somebody asked me to do it, so I figured it out. Got it on there. This is the automation of compact machines. We are going to look at that one in a second. Calcium sulfate, which is one of the most frustrating automations. When I tried to figure that out way back in the day before I ever streamed. And I put weeks into getting that to work. Finally found a way to make it work. This automates making plastic. This is an automation of all the different essences. So dark green, light green, I already have infinite. Dark green, orange, blue, supremium, and then the insanium for purple. Right, yeah, automating mulch there's no reason for it. But if you want it, I'll figure out how. This is automating polymer clay. This is automating deep mob learning. So you can get all the good stuff out of that without ever having to mess with it. Automating the more s'more double sminget. That was the chocolate one you wanted to see. We'll look at that in just a second. Automating HDPE pellets. And automating wool, which that one I just needed a lot of wool early on for some of the builds, like the Santa hat. So I went ahead and automated it. So the two we wanted to look at. Why did I get an egg? Oh, get out of here. Oh, crap. I got a chicken out of that. Wasn't planning on that. Okay. So we'll look at the double s'more, the more s'more first. So more s'more double sminget. This is an automation of all of the different processes for that. So over here, this is automating chocolate. All of that is automating chocolate. All right. This is automating marshmallow. This is automating graham crackers. And this is automating milk. Again, with a speed milker. You can't hear it because I have a soundproof thing, but it's very loud. And if you look, I have 2 billion buckets of milk in there. A lot of milk. So Yeah, and almost basically an infinite source of milk. So, and then all of those things come up here and combine into this simple storage system to make our double smingets. So some things make faster than others. I've got 2 million chocolate bars and 700,000. Just made them more s'more. Graham crackers is the slow part. If I really wanted to make this section bigger, I could have increased the speed. But really the whole point was just to see if I could do it. Somebody challenged it. I said, we'll figure it out. So we got it put together. If I was to do this again, I would have lowered this water thing because I don't need it that high. I would have lowered it down here so I could have built this like an L shape around 3 corners. Because if I drastically increased the size of the dirt that was growing, the graham crackers would have had a much easier time keeping up. So, like I said, I've got 1 graham cracker, 1.7 million chocolate. So, give you an example of how ratio the chocolate and the marshmallow grow so much quicker. But it's all completely in here. It doesn't need anything else. It will make them forever. So there's that. And then probably one of the most complicated ones I have is automating compact machines. Maximum. I only did maximum size. If you're going to make them, why make them any smaller than that? You're going to automate it anyways, right? I may have to fight something real quick. I don't. Okay. So inside, this is building, right now, a maximum size compact machine. Was working on. They get... As soon as one gets finished, it gets sucked up in an item collector here and sent through here out into my system. Anything that's a pearl, because there's extra pearls, those get sucked back in and put into another system. So basically, I've got some auto structure builders here. This structure builder is putting the emerald block in the middle. This one's putting walls on the top. This one's putting the wall on the bottom, I guess the floor and the ceiling. And this one here at the end is what's doing the outer edge. So I'm building, so again, the ceiling is being done by one, the floor by another, the outside edge by a third, the emerald block is placed by a fourth. The auto clicker then kicks a pearl out there, which is what causes it to go. The thing with the auto clicker and the pearl is it spits pearls out about 3 times faster than the cube actually makes. So this grabs the pearl and feeds it back into the system. So that automates that. Now, as you can see, there's some compact machines here as well. Inside this compact machine, I've automated making pearls and emerald. So hogs are the fastest way to make a large amount of pearls, in my experience. It's the one thing that hogs are good at. Every other material I don't use hogs for, but for pearls, they're really good. So the bottom half is mass making me ender pearls, and the top is making me emerald blocks. So that way those two are feeding out, and that's what's feeding this thing and my auto clicker. All right? This side, this is what's making my compact machine walls. We're going to go in and take a look at that. I have tutorials for all this too. There's 3 of them. It's in steps. So in here, it's doing the same thing, but it's only making compact machine walls. So it's pulling those here. Now, the compact machine walls make a lot faster than the compact machines. So I'm using black hole units so I don't have a clog in the system. So I'm 383,000 sitting there that would have clogged everything because they can't feed into compact machines fast enough. So that was an important key for this. But the same basic idea. In this one, you have to toss a redstone out. So the auto clicker's tossing a redstone. One of these auto builders is putting down the iron block. The other one is putting a redstone on top of it. And then the third one is just kicking a piece of redstone in there. So all of that's coming from another compact machine. Inside of here, the bottom 2 are making the redstone I need, and the top one's making the iron. So that's the iron block. So you see it's coming out 3 sides, right? So when we look inside, iron block comes out this side, right? The second story comes out this side. That's the redstone that gets put on top of the iron block. And then the bottom one, that redstone, is what feeds out the front to be kicked out to make the compact machine. So right now we're 2 deep, But we have to actually go 3 deep in here to get all these parts to work. Took a long time to figure this process out. About as hard as early on for me. It was as challenging as the calcium sulfide. But it was cool once we got it done. Because now I use them a lot, obviously. You saw all the stuff I do. This is something that, in my opinion, was worth doing. Back out, back out. Maximum size compact machines. Oop, wrong corner. So we look at a few of those things. I'm sitting on 8,000 maximum size compact machines. Right? So there's that. We look at mac and cheese. I've got 146,000 mac and cheese. The more s'more double smingets, I'm sitting at 47K of those, right? So a lot of this stuff makes a lot of things. So if you need a ton, it's worth it, right? Taking a long time because you were making the auto mulch. It took you 2 live streams. Yeah, because a lot of it's more about figuring out how it makes it work. The physical building usually is not that bad. If I'm making something that somebody's already said, hey, can you make that thing? And I've already know how, it's fast to throw it together. It's once you're figuring out how the pieces click together, which is the same for everybody, and that's why a lot of times I'm lucky to have this platform for 2 reasons. If you need help with something, Draven, how would I build this? I don't know. Let's figure it out together. I can jump here and build it. And we can chat in real time. Or on the flip side of that, let's figure something out. Maybe you already know more about it than I do about this thing. So you can help me figure something out. And then I can make a tutorial to help other people who can then benefit from our working together. So a lot of great stuff can come out of that. This is the original spawn point. But I redecorated. All right, so that's the most recent Skyfactory 4. So this little thing so I can come over here and stare at myself. That took a while. That took 2 or 3 playthroughs to build that giant thing. But it turned out okay. It really did. That I freehanded. This, I got one of the miniatures of me and tried to replicate it in larger scale. But that I freehanded. That took a while. Bye, Teresa. We've only got about 15, 20 minutes left. I'm going to slide as well. Have yourself a good evening. So, if you'll bear with me a minute longer, I'm going to pop out of this. I'm going to show you one more Skyfactory world that in many ways I liked it even better than that one. So, before that world, I did a Project E playthrough because I'd never used Project E before. I'd unlocked it, but never bothered to. So Project E gives you access to the stuff you didn't have before. So this is the Project E world that I had. For some reason, I'm not flying. Why am I not flying? You moved to Australia? Good Lord, man. For some reason, I can't fly. I'm wearing full glitch armor. All right, well, hang on a second. Do that temporarily then. So this one here I built kind of in a spider design where each little growth had its own section to work with. So smeltery, of course, this is my main area of Project E. Up here was my Tinker's section. Down here was where my Matter Overdrive section. I didn't become a droid, but I built it all. Up here was Astral Sorcery. No, Mistcraft. Over here were just some of the basic automations that I needed. Along with that, let's pull that here. These are my cakes, of course. So we have a couple things fishing down here. Over there's where I made my compact machine. There's my mob farm. That's my auto wither killer system. Down here's where the things feed into it. So I was building some stuff over here. So I built myself a racetrack because you can go very, very fast in this pack. And I was adding more and more speed charms to see if I could even stay on the track. And eventually I got going so fast I couldn't. I also built this maze, which was the intro was the concept behind the pyramid maze from the server. But this is just a maze that I built, and it was supposed to be something we played people through. Built a ship over here. I wanted a flying ship. Why not? Worked with the Rooster mod. Are you talking about Roost? Yes, I've used Roost in Stone Block. And what else did I just play that it was in? Skyfarm? Was it Skyfarm it was in? I just used Roost in something recently as well. I love Roost. I love the chickens. So that was my boat. That was my ship. A little boat, flying boat. I've made boats many times. So this is old McDraven's farm. In case you don't believe me. I know what it says on the sign. Old McDraven's farm. And I just have one of every crop. One of every seed. Built a little barn, threw some animals in there. Hanging out in the barn. On top stuff. I've used that barn design multiple times. This is the mystical forest. It's a little forest maze you go through. And get to the end, and there's some monsters in there, but I've used syringes to stun them, so they're not going to hurt you. They're not going to mess you. Pacified them. There's a little path you follow, and then you get to the end of it. I go through this little cave. Oof. Going so fast, it's hurting my eyes. Where's the exit? Hello, skeleton. See the exit? Oh, it's this way. Yes. Here we go. So I went in the wrong way, but it's still, that's the point. Basically, it ends up going over here to a little witch's hut. And it's meant to be a booby trap. There's a treasure chest in there. But the problem is you fall in. It's actually a hole. And that's how you get into the maze. So you gotta get to the other end of the maze to get out. I can fly, so I'm a little bit easier. But I have a sneaky hidden block there. So it's actually nothing in there. So I did that, and then we built a food court, because we thought that'd be kind of cool. Here's a dessert place. Gotta put cakes up there. There's a McDraven's. Right. Let's see. What was this? This was our hippie shop. So this had, like, hippie foods in it. What do I have in here? Any hippie foods? There they are. Like salads and breakfast sandwiches. Weird thing. This was half Mexican, half Italian. I love both of them very, very much. Isn't that right, Midnight? Licking your lips. My goodness. So yeah, I've got food in here as well. And then we have an ice cream shop. This is basically a Baskin-Robbins. Different ice cream drinks and stuff like that. So yeah, this was a little food court we made. My astral sorcery's upstairs. I guess I should show that real quick. So there's my statues. This is my simple storage. If you look inside, I've done this before. First time I put compact machine in a compact machine was specifically for the purpose of making a simple storage. So if you look inside, you'll see this other one floating in the middle. That's all my filing cabinets. And then down underneath is where I put all my automated systems like we saw in the last one, except all of them are contained inside one compact machine. So instead of lying across the wall, compact machine within a compact machine within a compact machine. So this is my entire inventory in this one compact machine. I can pick it up and move it somewhere else should I want to. But that was this. Now this here was something we did that was really fun. This is my throne that I made with snacks, and these are my walruses. What we did is last year on New Year's Eve, we built this box. And it's unbreakable, right? So the outside frame is obsidian, and outside of the obsidian, like all this stuff is non-breakable stuff. That's weatherproof glass, right? The obsidian can't be destroyed, that kind of thing. And what I did is I wrote Hello 2021, but I put wool in front of it. I said like Happy New Year or something. And then in between it, I filled it with explosives. So I was sitting over there, and at midnight I triggered it. This was a contained explosion. The inside went and all of a sudden it said Hello 2021, and it started shooting fireworks out all over the place. We had a ton of different fireworks. And so one button triggered all of that. All of a sudden, there was just a big explosion. And suddenly it said, hello 2021, and we had fireworks. It was just a little thing we put together on New Year's. Up there's my astral sorcery. So I should show that. I had a few more automations down at the very bottom. That's what's powering again, geothermals. Oh, I forgot. That elevator's over here. This is what I was working on. Like I said, I put a lot more into astral sorcery the last time. That I didn't work with it as much time you just saw. So, out of all this, the big thing I want to show you before we end the day was eventually I get to this thing I want to build a house. So again, I use the hunting dimension. So here we are in the hunting dimension. This is my head collection, because I always do that. You see all those names up top? We'll get to them in a minute. So this is just a room. This is what I called the archive. I'll give you an example. If I can find it. There it is. So I just elevatored down. This is the archive. So this is where I was writing down the name of everybody who joined the membership program back when we were doing this. So I had all the different members on here. But I built this room. This is a room I really like the color combination design. I thought this one turned out really well. I'd like to do something like this again in the future. But this was a snazzy room. I liked it. And this is where I have one of every skinned person you can get in Skyfactory 4 with one of their little heads floating around in front. There's Bacon, Donut, and Darkosto together. Hey, Quentin. This is the blood fountain room. This is where I keep my prisoners in my archive. But the fun part here is the blood flows from the middle, but it goes up the wall. And then flows back down through here, so it's cyclical. The blood actually flows up, which is a cool effect that I like a lot. Same with here. The blood's flowing up here. But originally I was going to put all the monsters in here. I was going to get one of every creature in the game. That caused a lot of problems, unfortunately. Wasn't able to. I don't remember if I put anything on this side. I didn't. That's just a way to get out. And this room is my pride and joy. This is the room where I keep one monster of every type from the Twilight Forest, with the exception of the Hydra. You cannot move the Hydra. It will break your game. I've tried it. The Hydra is designed specifically to never move from that spot. If you try to pick him up in any way, it will crash everything. And once in a while, for some reason, the ram despawns. I had a ram in here, and every so often the ram goes away. But I've got the Ice Queen, right? There's our Mushroom. There's our Lich King. Get the big giant Dravens, right? There's our big old abominable snowman. That's the Knight. Over here, busting through the wall, is our Nog. And then we got Big Squeaky. That's Big Squeaky. He's in a nice glass, gold, and green area. Yeah, that's the Ergast. So this is I'm very, very happy the way this room turned out. This is an old Sky. So I'm going to do a little tour video of each of these because people have been asking me to. So that's part of this. So this is the archive. But my actual house, that we have to go in the teleporter. Whoop, there we are. This is also in the hunting dimension, but very far away. There's my teleporter. So this is the central room of my house. We'll talk about my house. There we're going to start with. I guess we'll start with this. So, start here. This is my living room. I had it decorated for Valentine's Day. I'd also decorated it for Christmas and Halloween. So the color themes here with the pink and white, I usually changed per holiday. But that's my living room. I hang out. This is my fish tank. That's my walrus. Always got to have a walrus. Where I sit and watch TV or play my video games. My Game Boy. It's my stereo system. All my records. So there's that. And then this is my park. I come out here, look around, see stuff and things. It's very cool. I had little birds and squirrels in here, but they all every time I kept bringing them in, and even though I was naming them and everything, they were still despawning, unfortunately. Next to that, we have my basement. This is my gym where I work out sometimes. Got some punching bags and such, some box gloves. I get on my treadmills and watch some shows. Sometimes do a little boxing and things, you know what I mean? And sometimes afterwards, I like to come over here and get in my sauna, right? I got some exhaust up there, some heaty things, so I can get in my sauna room, right? Gotta have one of those in every gym. And then you get dressed, of course. You gotta have a bathroom. So I got a little place to come in here. You can wash your hands if you need to, right? Yeah, you got it. That's where I poop. This is also where I can poop. It's co-ed, by the way. It's, you know, co-ed here. Oh yeah, boxing ring. I forgot this part. Go. And then sometimes I just want to go for a swim. I have a pool. Different diving boards. This was my pool. Put the lines at the bottom like you have in a real regular Olympic pool for swimming, right? But we felt that was the last room I built, was actually. All right, that's my gym. And this is my bedroom, where I hang out, my desks, where I work on things, closets and such. It's my bed. Pretty cool. Private bathroom, my bathtub, my toilet, maybe some magazines to read while I'm in here. Right. Bathroom. Where I just sit with friends and look out over the hunting dimension. And then this is my closet, which is actually my armory, which is inside of this. You can't see it because of the way I built it, but I've got a bunch of weapons and stuff in there. Let's see. After that, we have my kitchen. I wanted to be spacious. That's where I brew my bevs. You know, I make wine and beer at home. It's a skill I have. It's what I do. I make potions. But got a big old fat kitchen here going on. Some windows. Actually, the windows are dark wool behind dirty glass to make it look like windows, but I didn't want you to see all the other stuff that's built behind it. But I got all your kitchen tools and stuff you'd need. And make yourself something, some fruits and veg. You got a cookie jar, of course, for snacks. If I need milk for my cookies, over here next to my bread and toaster, I got some milk in a jar. So, yeah, this is my kitchen / dining area. And then this is my library. This is the much nicer library than any of the other ones I built. Couches to sit on, or some tables. Secret passageway. Welcome to my laboratory. This is where I do science experiments, certain rituals and things like that here, and got lots of stuff to do. What do I got in there? That's a box of stuff and books. And I did have a zombie in here and a villager in the other one, but they despawned on me no matter how many times I try not to. Some chains. That's where I work on my clone. You can see this is a laboratory looking thing. Tools for my rituals. But we built this here, and I was really happy with how it turned out. You got to have this here, right? Because the lightning's got to come down and hit the thing. Mm-hmm. But we built ourselves a hidden laboratory, and I think this is the last one. This is my forge. This is where I build things. A little tinkering place. You know, got some ore stacked up to be used later, but I got melting and hammering different anvils for different things. And of course, fire extinguishers. Safety first, my friends. Safety first. Some more tools in there. But again, this was just building for fun. I think that was everything, right? Oh no, then I got my game room. I forgot my game room. My game room, we got bowling. Bowling, you got some bowling balls there. Shoot some pool. I like to shoot some pool. We got a pool table, some arcade games, DDR for those that like Dance Dance Revolution and such. It's one of those little chess checker plays. And then this is the original stream room I made. A little green screen behind me, so this is where I hung out when I was my game room. In there, nothing. I don't like messing with chisels and bits. It just takes too long for very little turnout. But I was asked to do this and build a pool table with chisels and bits, so I did it. There we go. That was my game room, and I think that's everything, right? Yeah, that's my living room. That's just how I get outside and work on building stuff. All right, well, and that was my house in this world. The delay. Cool. Yeah, so that's the most recent two Skyfactory 4 playthroughs. This one was a Project E. The other one was just a regular game. I'm going to do a prestige one. It just dawned on me. Why is it? Oh, I needed to make a thumbnail one day, and that's what this was for. I was like, this is how I make a thumbnail. I just built that there. I was like, why is there just a floating tree up there? That makes sense. All right. Well, guys, we're right at end of time. I know that normally this last hour was just a tour, but I hadn't been in these with you guys in a while, and a lot of folks hadn't had a chance to see them yet. So if you're watching this later, I appreciate you swinging by. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I'll be back in Skyfactory 1 again next week. I will be over on Twitch later this week, streaming potentially some different Minecraft packs. We have some contest winners who get to pick packs that I have to play, stream for 5 episodes each. Sorry, kitties. And then when that happens, I will be streaming those for a little bit. So I'm interested to see what they come up with. But thanks for hanging out with me. If you had a good time, please remember to click the like button. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to join our Discord channel. You can go to my website, onlydraven.com. The link at the top you can click on, take you right into the Discord. While you're there, you'll also see my streaming schedule, links to all my socials. It'd be awesome if you'd give me a follow on Twitter. Trying to build it up. I got Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff on there as well. Twitter is probably the one I work the most. And what else is on there? The ODG store. You get some cool Onlydraven Gaming merch, posters, water bottle shirts, stickers, all that stuff. What else? And then if you haven't already and you got a Twitch channel, it'd be great if you come over and join my Twitch. It's Onlydraven Gaming, all one word, no space, no underscore. I stream over there 5 and 6 times a week, and I'm over here on YouTube a couple days a week. So that's going to do me for today. I got to go check on a little chinchilla and see how he's doing. But you all have yourselves a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I had a lot of fun today, and hopefully I will see you again soon. I hope you had a good Halloween if you celebrate that. And even more so. Hey, Big Bad Rico, follow over on Twitch. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. See, there you go. Appreciate that. All right, I'm going to slide off here, and I will see you all again very soon. All right? Have yourselves a great day.